We should have some more people coming in. And Marcel, I don't know if he'll make it in or not. He'll probably end up joining the show, but we'll put the link in there. Get everybody. Let's see. Mute. Good to go. There. We'll put it into the Zoom in there quick, man.
Oh, I gotta do something real quick.
Yeah. See how quick that goes live though? I don't know. It seems to be working pretty good that way. I was shopping this morning. I found my PLA that I want. That rainbow, silky, colored PLA for my printer. Contemplating doing some Christmas gifts and stuff. Getting stuff going. Last night I printed me a nice little earbud holder. So this is for my flight bag. So I got some headphones, So it holds the headphones inside. Wraps around. Closes it all up
Okay, I'm
nice and neat.
gonna copy that link. And send it to some friends.
Hi, Carly. What's going on? Welcome on live chat. Good. I hope everything's set up right. So, yeah, Lawrence was not home yet when I talked to him and sent the links out. He said he should be home pretty close to the time, though. So he'll be coming in. We got some
What?
cool stuff to talk. Other than that, I've been working on drones, man. I can't get this darn ghost system to work right with the quad that I'm trying to get it on. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's
What the
because
hell is the Ghost system? I've heard you talk about that
so
before.
the Ghost is basically Crossfire, but it doesn't run on the 5.8 like Crossfire does. It runs on 2.4 like your radio does.
Ah.
So basically, they're using the old Spectrum protocol for the receiver link, SRXL2, and it's a fast. It's supposed to be like 4 millisecond latency. I mean, super super quick. So that's supposed to be good, and then it's supposed to have range of like 30 kilometers. So we're talking like 18 miles of
Wow,
range.
that's crazy.
So it's like, all right, I'll give it a try. For only $150, you got I got 3 receivers and the TX like the Crossfire module.
But if you can't see where you're flying, I mean, how does that
It's
work?
all up to your video link then. They're over there in the UK and whatnot playing with this thing, and they've got it going 20 and 30 kilometers out and still having video to fly with. DW, what's going on, brother?
What's up, man? What's happening?
Chilling. Another Thursday.
Chill.
Weather looking a little better your way now, Dan?
Yeah, yeah. It has its moments. It was pretty windy today, as much as I wanted it to be sunny. It didn't get sunny till like the absolute last part of the day, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm having withdrawals, dude. I haven't flown FPV in like 3 days now. That's a long time.
Yeah, you got to
It
fly with
is.
video over 4G like Doug did, right? And get it
Well,
out there. But yeah, other than that, that's what the Ghost is, man. Like I said, it's just like a Crossfire. It goes right in the back of the radio. Diversity antennas. You can run 1 or 2 antennas, both antennas. You're supposed to be able to run S bus, fast S bus, PWM, or PPW, one of the two. SRXL2, which is supposed to be the super fast protocol. I'm just having trouble getting it linked up right. Once I figure it all out, it's probably like an order of things that you have to do, and I'm doing them in the wrong order or some shit, so it's not connecting correctly and updating properly or something.
You could stand to turn your microphone down a little bit, Dan.
Oh, I don't know if I
Easy in the
can.
background is what I'm hearing.
You are louder than everybody else.
My Mike.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a way to turn this down, dude.
Yeah, sure you do.
I'm on the browser. I have no options available to me on the browser. Night Train knows I'm lazy. I don't want to actually hook it up to my. Alright, let's see what it says for audio options.
It's all good.
I can mute
It's
it,
all gravy.
You
unmute
know
it.
I gotta give you crap, Dan, that's all.
Ed, what's
Is it
going on?
is it
Heading
really
to
too
work
loud?
for the night. Yeah, I had a feeling. We'll see you in the morning when I catch you over on Marcel's when you're getting ready to finish up for the night or something. He's been doing some late shows, Marcel has. He's 3
Just
hours behind us, but still.
just for you, I'm gonna download Zoom and actually install it on my computer.
Well, you want to see the comments, don't you?
No,
Phantom Flight 101, what's going
You're
on?
so special, Dan.
I am special. Alright, I'm gonna drop off of here. Oh wait, is this what happens? Can I double join a meeting? We're about to find out.
You
Boom.
probably can. Big B69 in the house. Minnesota Paul. Minnesota Paul put out a video this morning.
Yeah, it's gonna let me in. Please wait while I'll host.
Yes, we remember iCarly. We haven't seen you in forever, but
I
I've seen you
remember
around
iCarly.
more than I've seen you. Anyway, I remember you though.
I don't think I can come in twice.
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Let's see. Alright, is it? I don't know. Alright, let's see if that worked. General. Should be good.
Hey, Rat.
You probably would have to do it under a different name, maybe a different
Please wait. The meeting host will let you in soon.
Oh, there he is. Connecting audio.
I'll quit trying to pull up the thing to double check it on my end. Oh, it kicked long.
All right, let's try this now. Let's see here. Start video. All right. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, that's a little
See,
better.
it picks you up better, and your volume is better, by the way.
He's got the Florida glow going down there, though.
See, now your volume more matches our microphone volume from what I can hear.
It's probably a different microphone.
No, he's still using the same damn microphone.
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Loud?
No, I mean, you're coming
You're
through
good.
fine.
You're not
Okay.
loud.
I did
It's not
adjust
like
the volume.
popping.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah,
So you didn't
yeah.
have that option before.
No. When you just come in as a browser, it's very, very basic.
Rat in the house.
Michael McReynolds, too.
Should we open this? We should open this.
Yes, you should open that.
D-Man sent me this. Does anybody know what this is?
I don't know. Let me
Who?
put you on Spotlight.
D-Man 52.
No, I have no idea who He-Man 52 is.
Dave, D-Man. All right, I'm just going to open it.
Ooh.
Joe Bum, how are you?
Ooh, a new shirt.
Oh, it's a shirt.
Not that anybody watches my channel anymore, but I got a shirt.
I watch your channel, prick.
Dude, I'm so hated. It's
I
amazing.
watch your channel, man. You've been finding all kinds of new FPV pilots for me to sub to.
Dude, I'm telling you, but well, a lot of those pilots are really talented too, man. They are crazy.
Well, I know.
You
All
got
right,
a
what do we
lot
got?
of
Surprised me not seeing a
talented
bunch of them in
guys.
here now.
Oh,
What's it
that's
say?
cool.
What's it say? D-man? Hell
D-man's
yeah.
donors.
They've
D-man's
got a
donors.
damn camera bird on the front.
Well, I mean, he's a GPS pilot.
I don't have any GPS pilot shirts.
Well, I did start off as a GPS channel. That's why everybody's mad. I made the
I don't have a
conversion
drone
to.
worship shirt though, so.
Listen, I made the conversion to FPV, and everybody left my channel. That's the worst thing you can do if you're a GPS channel is go strictly FPV.
Yeah, you need that Mavic Mini.
Well, there is some truth to that.
You get your viewers back there.
Dude, I'm
just
done with
saying,
all that.
It's a DJI, but you'll get your viewers coming back.
I don't care. I've never liked DJI in the first place. People
Well,
respected
that's even more reason to go to a DJI and bring it to your channels because everybody knows you hate it so much.
People respected me because I did a lot of mods. Remember the 3DR Solo? Like I did tons of mods. I was known for taking old tech and making it better. But drones are so good now. There's really no reason to modify them. Like it's pointless. What I grew my channel on doesn't exactly exist anymore. You know, so I had to do other things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be a unicorn chaser. I'm not going to just chase DJI to suck on a pickle.
With everybody doing so much drone stuff with GPS and whatnot, whereas FPV changes every time.
Every
flight.
Yeah,
Dano just came in, by the way.
Even if you go to the same park, you're hitting the trees different, and you're
Mm-hmm.
finding different lines, and your skills improving with every pack and everything else to you. So,
dude, people still get bored. I put up a GPS flight and it gets so many more views. I put up an FPV flight. Like people just because they don't have. I think a lot of them don't have the skill set to do it, so they just don't want to watch something they're unable to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't know.
So many of them are converting too.
BMAC
is getting ready to. He's looking to buy goggles, radio.
Bro.
He's got a tiny hawk that he already soaked.
Chris started that. Chris Hope started that.
Yep,
Chris got
Hope.
his. He's already
built. He built the Tyro 129 or 119, and yeah,
bro. Took off, dude. I'm glad all these and all these GPS people like Al Diaz goes, oh man, I don't even want to fly my GPS drone anymore. I was like, that's what I was trying to tell you. Once you commit, you're done, dude. You're done. Once you do it, you're done. There's no going back. You can't go back. And then you fly something that's boring. It's like, oh my god. So this is all you do? You just fly around and look at things? Wow.
Well, I mean,
at a distance, man. You can do it at a distance.
Well, no, listen.
You don't have to worry about crashing or nothing. You can do it at a distance.
Right, but don't get me wrong, Ed. A lot of people would hate me for saying that because I started off a GPS guy, but think about it this way. When we started off doing GPS drones, to me it was flying free like a bird because you could fly anywhere, right? But I didn't realize there was more to it than that. And then when I was introduced to the piloting side of it, as it feels different because one of them I think you're an operator, and the other one you're actually a pilot. You're actually piloting with your own skills. There's a major difference, I think, between being a GPS operator and
you're not just driving it like a car. You're actually
control. You are in full control of it, and that I think sets the difference between being an operator and a pilot.
I'm excited to get started with my new FPV drone. Another one.
So, like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick. For anybody that flies GPS, I'm not trying to be a dick. I still have a reason to have GPS, which is why I still keep messing with them. There are some shots you cannot get with FPV. You have to have a GPS drone for certain things.
Right.
But it's not nearly as exhilarating. I will grab one of my FPV drones before I walk out of the house.
B-footy or taking a couple scenic shots or something like that here and there.
Yeah. Or something for a vlog video. You know what I'm saying?
That's just one little drone off to the side when you've got these like 3 bags full of FPV.
Yeah, exactly. But like literally, when I leave the house, man, I won't even dude. They'll collect dust if I don't force myself to use my GPS drones. They'll literally just sit there and collect dust. You know, it's like, oh, I have to get this off the shelf and run it because the batteries are gonna die. You know, it's like, nah. When I go to use it, I don't want to replace all these batteries. So I don't know, man. I got the hub sent out. Battery was dead. You guys saw that. That's why I'm modifying the hub sit now to take the hobby grade batteries, and it's doing really well. So
that says that's why he's got a 7-inch. Fly it slow.
here's the deal, man. I mean, like, I get the appeal of a camera bird, a GPS camera bird, and all that. But see, I'm a lazy guy, and you have to go somewhere for those to be good, and that's a lot of work.
You
I
have to
can
go
fly
find
my
a
FPV
location. Yeah.
drone in the same bloody spot all the time, and each flight can be different. Yeah, it's
Ed,
the same scenery, but you're doing and you're flying. You know
Ed,
what I mean?
Ed, Ed, are you looking at me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
with one eye at least.
That never gets old, Ed. I'm sorry, bro.
Just barely over the top edge
I'm
of them
like
glasses, he can see you.
Yeah.
I'm like Mad Eye Moody, dude. Have you ever watched any Harry Potter? I'm
Of
Mad
course I
Eye
have.
Moody.
Of course I have. And it's great because when you lean your head down, your eyes actually come above your glasses. One of them just goes whoop, and the other one actually like. You're right, dude. You got the mad eye going on.
Well, what about now?
See, you're forcing him to stay straight.
Because I'm thinking about it. You know, the one is never mind. I won't say it. It's a lazy bastard day. I used to have this big
I'm grateful
complex.
for that.
I used to have this big complex. Now I don't give a shit anymore. But I used to always look at people with my head turned to the side because then if I could see my nose, the side of my nose, I knew my eyes were straight. Yeah, I am cockeyed, Carlos.
Well, that's cool. I pushed record video.
Minnesota Paul says Marty Feldman.
That's cool. I pushed record video to see what it would do. Did you get a notification? Did you hear me, Mike?
I haven't seen anything come through yet.
Marty
Interesting.
Feldman. Okay, Minnesota Paul. Okay. Marty Feldman's eyes could never be straight. That's how I differ from Marty Feldman and why I am more like Mad Eye Moody.
Yo, what just happened?
Wakey,
That was so weird. Okay.
homie Paul. He says I haven't had a drink enough yet.
Lawrence said he'll be in a minute.
I'll
5 minutes, he
rectify
said.
that situation.
Oh, it is homie Paul.
Back from the sky. What's going on, Carlos?
Michael Blade.
Rumors that
Hey.
homie Paul was deceased are widely exaggerated.
Yeah. If you can see your nose, you haven't had enough to drink yet, Ed.
Oh man.
Everybody's gonna be staring at their nose. I can
Yeah.
just picture everybody over there in the chat right now. They're looking at their nose like, yeah, I can see mine fine.
Hey, Crystal, how are you? Happy birthday to Chris, by the way.
Yes, happy
Oh.
birthday, Chris.
Yeah, MD95 TSI. Oh,
I never
Art.
do Facebook, but I did see a notification. So.
Well, I'm in here temporarily because Dave has set up the Whoop course tonight, so I think we're gonna go fly the Mike
there you
Rose.
go.
I think we're doing Whoop races downtown
Outdoor?
Tampa.
Oh,
That sounds fun.
Yeah, except my Whoop is down, so I'm just going to monitor the situation.
he's just going to
Well,
harass
how does
everybody,
that
get
work?
some good feline
Okay,
footage.
this is how it works, right? I bought a newbie drone hive hummingbird,
Yep.
and they suck because the receivers are garbage.
Yeah, that's one reason why I quit getting into the tiny root thing is most of the boards are limited receivers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want limited receiver anymore. I got Crossfire, I got Ghost, I got
Mhm.
I can run everything on this darn Radio Master pretty much. So there's no sense. I even got the R9 up there, So.
Dude, it's so if the hummingbird, if it takes any kind of small little itty crash or just whatever, just the tiniest little peg a pole, done.
Yeah.
You connect it, and the RSSI value is 0. It just doesn't read that it's got a receiver. So they know there's a problem with the board. They've accepted there's a problem with the board. There's so many people that have this issue now, and they're like, "Don't worry, there's a new board coming." Well, I'm not paying for a new board. I had it
you better give
3
it to me
days,
for a
and the thing
rebate.
crapped out. You know?
Why did you sell me a piece of crap in the first place?
Right. So that's my argument. So I went on Newbie Drone's Facebook page, and I was like, "Let's have a chat, Newbie Drone Hive guys." Right. So then I just put it all on the table. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they weren't happy. Like I got 6 emails after that, and they were like, "Oh, we'll help you. Yeah, we'll get right to that. What do you need, guy?" It was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Send me a new bird with a new board.
As far as, sending stuff back out, but still having dead on arrival or junk shit in your thing is not fun either. That's all the hassle of going through, putting it in, pulling it back out, having to go ship it out, ship it back.
I'm just saying, if they knew there was a problem, they could have saved themselves
Right.
a lot of time. Like, they started sending these out, and that's why the price dropped. It went to $79.99. It was like, well, of course you're going to sell a bunch of them. But you also didn't want to tell people they were broken either. So now you sold a bunch of them, and they're all broken. It's like the smallest crash just takes out the receivers. So now you owe us a whole new board. Give us our money back. And so I'm fighting with them.
Look, what's his name? Mars FPV was all about Newbie Drone and their brush little birds. Oh, they do better in their whoop rate. Oh, you got one there.
This is a tiny whoop, Jesse Perkins tiny whoop with a Beta FPV board on it. Running the 6mm motors, I think it is. But it's got newbie drone stuff isn't even on there. This is Jesse. This is old school, man.
Oh, speaking of the devil, there's Mars.
It does have the hummingbird part way onto it though, but it's the mockingbird rather, not the hummingbird. The mockingbird mix is part way on here, so it's almost the same thing as what Dan just got. Mine flies.
Mars is here. We were just
Mars, what's going on?
Look, Mars is already defending Newbie Drone.
There you go, Mars. I got your link. Dan ain't going to be here long. If you want to argue with him, now's your chance.
Well, hey, Dan brought it up, not me. I wouldn't know. I'm an old man too, Crystal.
Phone died. Had to go old school on the computer.
Let's argue, Mars. Come on.
They say they don't make things like they used to. Just saying, Drone Bum.
Oh. I think that fried my camera. Oh my god.
No, it came back.
Jesus, dude, this thing must be really bright. This thing must be stupid bright. You see what it did to my camera that time? Yeah, same thing, bro. High beam, 1 LED.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are dumb, dude. Hey, yeah.
Morse code, SOS.
Man, I'm epileptic now.
And it's got the zoom too, so you can spotlight it.
Oh, very nice. You like. And then this
runs on This runs on the 18650 batteries.
Right.
Like
this
the
is my
batteries.
This is my hotel checker right here. This is the purple black light hotel checker. So when you go, you make sure that you're not touching anything that's been places.
See how that works? Yeah. You get into those hotel rooms and you're afraid what that'll show.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, ooh. I do, bro. That's my hotel checker right there.
You said you changed the sheets.
That's awesome. Wow. Wheats, what's up,
that's
dude?
Like the best $5 I've ever spent on a flashlight, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some pretty
Those tech lights are bad as hell.
Oh, that's one of those flashlights you can whack somebody in the head with too. You like stab them in the
This is
head.
like a tech light. It's one of those newer high speed ones or whatever.
Yeah, and you can whack them in the forehead with the front of it too.
Who is it you want to whack people, bro?
No, I'd like to be at a distance and just shoot them.
It's not going to focus. Yeah, camera.
Oh, now see, Carlos. That's
Carlos.
oh, Carlos. That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, it's a tack light.
Blech,
TACLIGHT.
blech.
I know they win
Meats,
races.
what's going on, buddy?
Their Mars goes with talk about the brush birds. Talking about they win races. Technically, a brush bird is more responsive because there's less
On a
electronics.
small track. On a small, tight track, a brushed bird is better. On
I
a
can't-
big, open track, brushless is the way to go.
I can't hear you, Mars. I'm flexing on you too hard right now, bro.
Small, tight tracks, brushed motors can get up there and keep a nice steady. They're not bobbing up and down so much. Whereas the brushless, you got a lot of power, but you
Oh my
can't open
God.
up that power until you get into the long runs. You got to have it more underpowered for your turns and whatnot, they say.
More underpowered.
Yeah, you gotta drive with less throttle, man. You gotta fly it underpowered in order
Bro.
to get it going.
So done with my newbie drone high purchase. I didn't even purchase it. You know, I'm not mad. It was given to me. It was a gift, right? I can't be mad. I'm upset. I'm mad.
I'm disappointed.
I'm right.
You'd
Right.
be
I'm
disappointed
disappointed.
if you bought the thing.
Right after Ed goes, I challenge you to do a flight like this. The night of the challenge.
Yeah, well, first of all, I doubt you could have done that flight with that piece of crap you got.
Whoa, hater in the building. Jeez, dude.
Dang.
That's being a
Like
Now,
UFC night
look.
up in here.
I'll be the first to say I can't fly in a building worth of shit. At least I can't fly in my trailer, let's put it that way. Hey, Rigor Morga.
Mars is a pissed off Dan. That hummingbird is bloody fast.
I'm not saying it's not fast. It just can't take
He
a
said it was
crash. It's
cheap
like a
parts.
smart car.
He said it was
It's like-
bad components. He crashed it and it
Yeah.
doesn't work anymore.
It's like a smart car. They're really fast. They're tiny. But man, if they get in an accident,
You're screwed.
done. Yeah. Oh God.
So it's
Rigor
almost
mortis.
like a moped then, huh?
Yeah,
It's
pretty
fun to
much.
ride. Just don't let your friends catch you with it.
Oh, Novice Quads is asking you to let him in.
I didn't
Oh
even hear it.
boy, this is gonna get interesting.
He's coming in for a good reason.
Come on in, Mr. Lawrence Clark.
Oh, look, he's got the mask on. You know, if it doesn't cover
Yo,
your
I
nose, it
literally
doesn't do shit.
I literally just came in the house, and then I remembered tomorrow's garbage day, so I had to throw everything out. What's up, Daniel?
What's up, man?
So I haven't even sat down and took a jacket off. Nothing, man. So
Well, here,
give me
I'll
a
join you.
second.
Hold on.
Okay, give me a second. What's up, everyone? Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
Oh, we're all good, man. We're just chilling, chatting, having a good time. It's that off Thursday, so Adam's not here. Edge is working nights. I don't know. Carlos is hiding down in the shadows. Mars doesn't want to come in and argue with Dan. Birdman MRC, what's going
I'll be
on,
back,
Bird?
yo, Ed. I'm gonna go make a drink, man, so I can join you.
Good.
Give me a
Glad
second.
to hear it.
All right, let's do this.
What the
All
hell
right.
you ain't got a mask for, man?
He
Oh, man,
took
you can
his
make me go out to the
mask
car.
off, knucklehead.
Don't appreciate.
I like the
Don't hate on the fiber optics. What?
You got the
Fiber-
confused. I'm confused today, mask.
Fiber optics.
Can you
That's
change colors
pretty
so
cool.
it's like a
I
rainbow?
like that.
I
That's pretty
can.
cool.
I can.
I
Oh,
figured
gee.
it was pretty gay.
Mr. Psychedelic there.
I
Dude, it's
figured it was
fiber
pretty gay.
optics. It's gangster. All right, check it out. Strobe light. All right, hold up. Got another one for you. Boom. Oh, transition.
That is pretty cool.
I figured you'd like that. I think this one goes into audio mode, so when you're listening to music, it'll play to the music. And then this one, I think, is like slow, and then it does a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
Do you know what drives me crazy? What would happen if you walked into a bank a year ago wearing that?
That's a good question. That's definitely a good question.
Now already wants you to wear a mask, when you come into a closed space. But a year ago, oh man, they didn't even want you wearing sunglasses when you came into
It's
a bank.
funny. So this last week, a couple days ago, it was posted in the paper. The Dollar General down here on the main drive got robbed. It was a black man about 6 foot tall. His face was covered from the lower half with a mask. Imagine that. I'm like, gee, they think it was going to be easier to get a description that way or what?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm back. Salute.
Oh,
So,
I'm gonna wear it. I feel like I need to condom up if I'm gonna wear this thing.
What's up, Ben?
Mike's
What's up, Ed?
gonna do a job.
What's
too.
up, Mike?
All right,
Salute
let's do
to you
this.
guys. I just walked in the door. I'm still breathing hard. But then I have COPD second stage too, right?
Is the elevator broken or what?
You in a club? Yeah, from
I
cigarettes.
am clubbing, dude. I'm clubbing.
Yeah, from cigarettes, unfortunately. What's up, Phantom Flight? Drone Bum, how are you guys? Rigger, Wheats, UFO, Mars. I'm sorry I didn't say hello fast enough. MN Paul, all you guys. Yo, that's a hot mask.
That is a cool mask. I like it.
It is a hot mask. You know why? Because I have about 10 masks in different colors. So I could wear one to match my hoodie.
All
If
right,
I have a
just
gray
change
hoodie,
the color.
I have a gray
Boom.
mask. If I have a
Are you
black hoodie, I have
strobe
a
out?
black mask.
There's
Strobe.
Carlos. I knew he was going through withdrawals without Mitch streaming tonight.
Oh, here we go. I was looking for, remember? Oh, wrong box.
Rigger in
I
the
said I wanted to give
house.
away some motors, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, they
What
were.
is, what is that?
We
Mark,
definitely need
I still wanna do
to
that.
work that and get some details going and figure out how we're going to do that. I was
Right.
thinking,
Lawrence.
because you want to give the motors away, we need to give back to you. We can't just have it all about my channel. So we need to have some way to get them to your channel as well. So I figure we'll use one of your more recent FPV videos.
Right. Well, here's the deal.
They
Remember,
can go
I was
comment
gonna.
on that if they want to get into the drawing, and then we'll do a random comment picker from that or something.
We may have to do something like that, but remember, I was going to give away some gold T motors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow I tried them on the Mr. 5-inch Mr. Croc, and I liked it. So I originally had brought these. These are NINs.
Okay.
2608.5s.
Yeah.
So they're pretty big stator. Brand spanking new. I have 4 of them, so I'm going to give these away as opposed to the T motor.
What KV are they?
I gotta find my glass. Kyla, come here, read this for me.
Lawrence, good to see you.
Hey,
Ed,
what's
good
up,
to see you. Mike, I got to get ready to fly the Whoop courses tonight downtown.
All right, well, have fun, Dan.
Read this
Yeah,
for
dude.
me.
Get some good antics going for us tonight, Dan. You got
Will
plenty
do.
of time on your hands if you're not flying, brother.
On the gold, on the gold.
Give it to me right.
Chick-fil-A.
Turn it. There's motors on it. Oh, find my 280605, the other number.
Wait.
The one number under it. What KV is it? 1750 for cruising.
1750
These are
KV.
actually long range cruising.
They would be good on a 6-inch even.
You listen.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a used 6-inch Martian frame, but it's complete. So if somebody,
Okay, can you guys? Did you hear this? Give me a second. It's my boss calling me.
oh jeez, you just got home. Don't you get a time to break?
I know. That's kind of.
So yeah,
Or I'm home, I'm drinking, unless I'm on the clock, I don't want to talk to you last.
so
But you're right.
Lawrence
They're
wants to give
good.
away. What's that?
Hold on. Let me call this dude back.
All right, man, we'll be here. So Lawrence wants to give away some motors. So what I figured, the motors he was talking were like a 6-inch type motor, and I got a new 6-inch frame. So I pulled my old 6-inch frame, so we can throw this in there, so somebody can build it up if they even want to. So we just got
Okay,
to
I'm
work out
off
the
the phone.
details.
I'm hanging up the Bluetooth. I'm taking the watch off. Everything.
He's throwing in the towel.
I'm done electronically for the day. Except
What is that? What is that to your right, Lawrence?
to my right.
The big
Here.
tall thing, that's a lamp.
Oh, this here. Oh, it's
Blue
a
thing behind it's
No,
a shovel.
the colored box with all the lights in it.
Oh, that's his computer.
Oh, that's my tower, dude.
Is it big
Oh,
enough?
No.
well, it's no.
It's not.
I have it's the processor's liquid cooled, but I have 3 hard drives in her, and I have a 4K graphics card, and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fans to keep it cool.
Wow.
It's a custom build by Drone Evolution. He gave me like an
That's pretty
I
incredible.
want to
cool
know
looking
what box he
box,
got for
dude.
that, what case he used,
What
because I need
case
a
is
different
that?
case for mine so I
You
can
know
put
what?
my
If
liquid cooled system in.
Phantom Flight 101 knows the exact name of this case. If he's still in the chat, he could tell me. If
Okay.
not, I can text him. So Herman, if you're listening in the cutter,
Or I'll try to remember to ask when we see him on
no, I can ask him right now
Sunday.
because
Or
he told me what case I wanted because he's having a computer built. He's having Justin build him another computer that can handle 5K.
Who is your internet provider, Lawrence?
My internet provider
Spectrum?
is Spectrum. So
Yeah, that's the only problem. You can have the best computer in the world, but you have Spectrum and
I
you're
have
screwed.
200 and something Mbps. I'm happy.
Is it consistent?
Yeah, consistent is an understatement. I can
we're only at 100
do a
megabytes over
speed
here.
test while I'm live.
What's your upload?
What's the name of my tower?
My upload's like 10 over here.
What's your
Night
upload,
Train
Lawrence?
wants to know.
Are you talk texting?
Upload is slow. Upload is like 10 or 11, but I don't give a
Yeah,
shit. I
no,
can
that's
That's way
everything.
faster
That's where
than
you
my
really need
ass
the
got.
That's
speed
where
is
it's
the
all.
upload.
It's all
well,
about
not
upload.
really because only thing I do is upload videos, and I can upload a 4K video in like 3-4 minutes. So that's
No, but the
Pretty quick.
live streams will suffer. That's the only thing. I can't see chats, just for the record.
well. Anyway, getting back to these motors. Now that I can talk about it, I was giving away some T motors, and they made it onto my Mr. Croc. So now, but they were gold. These were gold. The objective were to put these on the Mr. Croc 7-inch with the black and gold color scheme.
Yep.
But I liked the motors, how they looked on the 5-inch Mr. Croc. So I'm giving these away. They're NINs 2806.5s and is
1750 kV.
1750 kV. And I got them specifically for cruising. Now keep in mind it's 1750, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ed or Night Train, because you guys been flying longer than me, but you can still freestyle with 1750.
Yep.
Absolutely.
My
Freestyle
6-inch
with
has got
anything.
1800s on it right now.
Look, man,
And I run it
the
on
whole
4S.
the whole thing about the KV.
But
Okay, the
found out
KV corresponds to
Props.
volts. How
this is
many
what
volts?
happened. This is what
The
happened to the T
RPM of the
motors.
motors per volt.
This is
So
what
on a
happened.
higher S battery, you have to go lower KV, or else you'll fly the motors apart.
Right. These are the T motors. The 5 inches black and gold color scheme. Right. You have the camera support. The TPU is gold color. So I was going black and gold. And because I have space up here on the 20 by 20, this section, I actually thinking about putting two LEDs inside here to light up the inside of the frame because the roof will be here. And with those LEDs, you should be to see the bird coming towards you. And while she's making turns, but you'll also see the gadgetry and the camera and everything lit up. I've
Yeah,
never
but you
When
got
you talk about seeing the LEDs, the person watching you fly, not you yourself, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was going to say because you got goggles on. You can't see none of that shit.
Yeah. But anyway, this is where the T motors went. I actually had one of these 2806.5s on here, and it was so big, it looked like it would rip the arms off. But I found out the hard way. Well, someone told me if you're flying 5 inch, you can go with anything KV wise, anything high. But for
Yep.
cruising, you need a certain stator size. I didn't know about stator sizes and all that. I'm just finding out about that. So I now found out anything from 6 inch or higher, you want very big stators and motors,
Yep. I
especially
got
for
the
cruising.
Zing 2806 1800s on my
Mhm.
6 inch.
Well, the bigger stator gives you more torque,
Yes.
and
And they don't get as hot.
right. Well, and you're
More
talking
efficient
more
for the
torque.
motor.
You're talking higher voltage, so you use higher pitch props.
Yes, me how.
It's all
I'm
works
gonna say
together.
between
It's
the
all
But,
props,
part of the powertrain.
but like I
between the
said, I'm new
props and
to
the
all
battery.
this stuff. So trial and error. I had originally brought these, like I said, these NINs for a 7 inch, but I made the mistake, and I'm sure some of you guys have done this before. You go to order a 7 inch and you forget to change it from 5 to 7. So guess what? I got the 5 inch. So I'm like, well, the T motors would fit perfect on that 5 inch. Okay. And I still have gold motors to give away. So it's up to you, Night Train. I wanted to do it on your live stream. I'm not concerned about the
Well,
views. I'm not concerned
well, I
about people
know.
coming to my channel
I
because
figured that way, if we send them to your view, okay, your video, we could use that as a random comment picker. It'd be easier to do as a giveaway to be able to select who wins. You know what I mean?
okay. Well, the problem with that is
I have an
here
idea,
you
Mike.
would get you would have mostly FPV people. On
Well,
my
the
paid
giveaway will be
channel,
here on this channel. We'll
okay.
just send them to your
But it's
video
a lot
to
of back and
comment if
forth.
they want to get into the drawing for the motors.
Well,
Comment on your video
I'm
with a
trying to get out of that because I would
I was
have
gonna
too many.
suggest
Oh, he says it looks like the Leanne Lee PC011, my tower. He was saying
okay.
my tower, the
Mike,
Leanne Lee PC011. Thanks,
Mike,
Simon.
pick a live stream to give it away, and at the end of the live stream, just say leave a comment on this live stream, blah blah blah, and then you can pick it off of your live stream with the comment with
Right,
the
because and the
random.
reason I
But we
really
want to
wanted
give
to
it away during the stream.
Oh, you
well,
want to do it? Oh, well then. Oh, I see. So a live giveaway.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
you want to do a
guess
live
yeah.
giveaway?
that would be the best way, I would think, because that way you get the people
Okay,
onto the
so then
show.
he would actually have to go back to his channel. But how would
Yeah,
you
That's
do
what
a
I
make
was
an
live
thinking. With the
giveaway if
announcement.
random
he has to
comment
go to
picker,
his channel?
with the random comment picker, you can put in the video link to the video that you want to pick
And
the
it'll take
comments
all
out
of
of,
the comments
and
and
then put
exclude
in
the
a
double.
keyword that they have to put in for the comment to get into the drawing,
Right.
and then it'll pick all the comments with that keyword into it, and it'll pull them up, and then it'll
Mhm.
randomize it and pick one of them.
So he does it or you do it?
It'll I'll be the one that'll spin the wheel over here on this show,
I see.
but it'll be sent. We'll send people to his video because he's the one
Mhm.
giving the motors away.
Yeah.
Right.
So
All right. Okay, wait. Just
they
stop.
comment on his video, and then we pull it here.
Stop.
Stop it.
Okay. So now what Lawrence needs to do, Lawrence.
Yeah,
Giving Lawrence work. He just got home and said he
I
didn't want to
know,
do any
man.
more
I
work.
know. I've
All
been
right,
trying to
just,
get out of
all
work
right.
for the.
Just think about this, Lawrence. Okay.
He is. That's why he's
What?
saying I don't want to do it.
What do you consider your best FPV flight that's on your channel?
He doesn't care about that. He doesn't
Video
want
I
to go
was
back
I
thinking-
into
know
the
he
channel.
doesn't
Okay.
care about
Okay, the
that.
one that I consider one of my best is the tower. The first time I
That's
tried
exactly the
freestyle.
one I was
That-
thinking,
that
where he
tower.
said he
Alright.
went
Because-
freestyle and
Put
off
the
the grid.
link in the chat for that video.
All
And
right.
actually, Mike, you should be able to share it right now. Let's first watch it. Let's see it. Put it on the screen.
No, we're gonna get them all
Yeah, I
over
can
there to
do that.
watch it.
I can do that. I can put it on the screen. And if you have sharing on,
If you want to share it, yeah, you can share it.
All right.
I want to see it.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, shit, but okay.
We don't need to hear it. You can comment as it plays.
All right. Yeah, you don't have sharing turned on.
It should come up.
Share computer sound. I see that's something new. Yeah, let me know
Share
when you have
screen in the
sharing on.
bottom
I'm
middle of
going.
the screen down
I'm
below.
going to my page now.
Mr. Adventure. I just saw that. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's
Hey,
not on.
Hey, Tim Jackson. Hey,
It's set
I'll
so
just
multiple
tell you,
can
I've seen a
participate.
couple of Lawrence's flights. Love the ones
Multiple
along the beach.
participants,
Tim
all
Jackson, what's
participants.
goody, bro? How are you? All the way from Australia. Tim Jackson's my dude. He's a big supporter of a lot of channels on YouTube. Seriously. So whenever he comes into a chat, I usually shout him out because the poor guy is from the United States, and because of a chick, he now lives in Australia. I'm not saying he's not happy, but
He's not. He
Something
wants to
about-
come back.
she had
They
to
get
have some.
locked down a lot down there.
Hey, Tim, I'm gonna say it low because my wife is in the back, but she had to be really, really good for me to leave the fucking country.
I don't know. When you said poor guy, that didn't sound positive.
No, I didn't mean it that way. Trust me. Michael Blade, what's good? Michael Blade
Tim
just brought
said though,
his first.
if
Michael
you could
Blade just
promise
brought
that he
his
had a
first-
job, he would move back to the States. But he has to
This will
have a job
stop
when he gets here.
Hangouts. Okay, there we go. I got it. I can share now. Hold on. Let me go here. I don't know if you guys are hear the sound. You can see it, right?
Should be.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
we see
stupid.
the
Yeah, this.
advertisement.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it though. Hold on.
Commercials.
Oh, I got 2 commercials on this one. This is good.
Bonus.
All right. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but
Oh, this is the same
Real light.
tower that I was at, Ed.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
The Psych Center.
Rotor Riot has actually shot episodes at this
Rotor
time.
Riot was there a week before we got there.
Yep.
Who's
They've
Rotor
been there a
Riot?
couple of times. Rotor Riot has.
YouTube or Google Rotor Riot, and you'll see the whole crew. Now, this is my first time ever trying the freestyle, so you have to bear with me. I was making this up as I go along.
So this is a freestyle too, or
This is
No,
this
no.
is
This
this
is his
is a
first
6-inch
attempt at freestyle.
Win 6.
This is his
I
first
got
attempt at freestyle, is what he said.
It was my first time trying to
How long ago was
freestyle
this?
and
How long
dive
ago was this?
towers, and my first time doing all of that stuff. You know,
All
I'm
right.
usually a
Not just
cruiser.
cruising the beach and doing a couple S curves or
Right.
something
This
like
is
that.
what I like to
This
do.
is straight
Cruise
up.
like this. So to actually dive a tower up and down and fly around it and stuff. And believe it or not, I did this on my first run. Every
That's
other
pretty
run
cool.
after that sucked.
that's
Oh, you
kind
gotta
of the
show
way it
mine
works
then,
for it.
You got to show mine, Mike. That was my first run 2 weeks ago.
But this field was
What
phenomenal. I had a run in the field, and I was the only one that utilized the whole field. Because
Lawrence, remember we
Yeah.
said we were going to go there, and we went. We ended up going on a Saturday, not a Sunday.
well, I can tell you
Beautiful.
right now that it's hot because of Rotor Riot, because they showed up with 10 cars. Now, if you show up in 1 or 2 cars, security actually watches when you get off the highway, the exit that's closest, the highway exit that's
Nah, they
close
didn't
to it.
bother us.
They
didn't
had,
bother us.
well, they had a Nassau County cop car when we went that day, Nassau County cop car at the end of the highway. And when you came onto the hospital premises, they had a security car. Now, the
Yeah, but they
security,
just went by. We waved hello, and they just went by. They're cool.
well, they were there. Now, this same security car drove past us when we were flying there. There were 4 of us, but he drove past, didn't say anything.
Yeah,
We found out the very next week they were rolling up on anyone who went near the building, said you are trespassing, and we can issue you a ticket.
that's because there were too many of you at one time. I bet that's the only reason.
Yeah,
Me and
but
Drone Bum were there,
that's
and
the
nobody bothered us.
that's the video.
Would
But
you
that
would you please put a link to that video
to this video, sure.
in the chat?
Now, what are we going to come up with a keyword? Because now
Tower dive.
I have to
Tower dive.
find I
Tower
have to
dive.
find a random comment generator because YouTube doesn't have any. So
Tower
usually
dive.
Yeah,
you'd have to pay
find
for
it.
one.
We'll have to find that. That's easy enough. I know enough people that do random comment pickers and stuff.
Hey, drone pool. Anyway,
Come get that.
here's the link.
Sidewinder Customs in the house.
I'm not going to put the link, Night Train, until we come up with a keyword. For everybody that's in the chat who wants to enter and
Tower
win
dive.
some Nin Motors 2806.5s, 1750 kV gold.
Tower dive. Those are the
Yeah.
Tower
Okay.
dive. I agree.
Yeah, tower dive.
Tower dive.
What? Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess the
Or
key word
if not
is
that
tower
one,
dive.
if you don't want that one, you can put Psych Center. Either one.
Tower dive is it. I'm with
I like
Ed.
it.
I'm with Ed. Go to the video. Go
He's
to the
with you,
video
Ed.
and leave a comment, something. I want to win the Motors Tower Dive. You can just put Tower Dive. That way, when I pay for a random generator, because now you have to pay for them. Did you guys know that?
What?
Random
Says,
generator.
oops, something went wrong.
YouTube generators.
That's the case. Write the names down on a piece of paper and
It's saying something went wrong.
You
It's not
have
letting me do that.
Chaos FPV. Yes, if you have a comment generator. Oh, that's a random comment generator. Yeah, I could use it. Or Night Train. Let Night Train do it. He'll put the link to my page in, and we can do it on his stream. Now, conditions, and I say conditions because I've gone through this before. See this 3DR solo battery.
US only.
I was nice and tried to send some to my boy Rob in Australia because this battery cost me $30. In Australia, it costs $200. So he said, buy the battery, mail it to me. And to make a long story short, it cost me more money to mail this effing thing than I paid
it
for the
costs.
battery. And then they sent it back because they don't accept batteries through the mail. So a number one qualification of this contest is you have to live in the United States. And I'm really sorry about that, but
Upper 40 to 48.
I'm not gonna pay $125 to send out $100 motors.
That's a
But I will
beautiful
ship.
orbit,
I will
by the
ship.
way.
I will ship anywhere in the United States.
That's expensive shipping.
Yeah, yeah.
Very. I just paid $50 to send something to Netherlands. So
What's this?
So
You need
Lawrence,
Sidewinder custom FPV lanyard.
Yep. So they're
Okay.
made out of 550 cord, your parachute cord.
Paracord?
With
Is it paracord?
Yep, and they've got a clip on them and the lanyard clip for your radio and whatnot. They're solid.
So it's real paracord.
Yep.
Excuse me a second, but it dawned on me. I've been home about a half hour. I haven't taken my freaking sneakers off, man. My feet are like the Flintstones, like boom, 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 boom.
I thought I know
Bill
that
says he's
same
finishing
group
up a
of trees.
custom 2.5 cube. Nice.
What's that?
Marcel's finishing up a custom 2.5 cube.
Oh, get out.
2.5 inch cube.
Yeah.
That's the diatone, right? The diatone cube.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, they were on the back side of the tower, Carlos.
I saw.
Oh, no. Where Carlos, where we were, they have a main building there. The main building was the main psychiatric building, and they had two buildings that flanked it along the sides.
Do
Now,
you know where Bubby FPV did like his last like 2 weeks ago? He did a video.
yes, you were at the main building.
We were there, and then we went to the tower.
Right. We did the same thing. We were at the main building. I was the only one, and this is strange, but everyone's going crossfire, crossfire. I love the fuck out of crossfire. You know why? Because I was the only one that while we were flying the main building, went around behind the building from ground level. No shit, Mike. And I went back. Video went out for like a second and came right back in. And you know why? Because I was pushing 1 watt on my TBS receiver on BTX. If
Mike,
I
can you put a
wasn't
link
for,
on the chat? Sorry.
huh?
No. Mike, can you put a link on the chat? I want to try to use my computer instead of this phone. Sorry to interrupt.
The link in the chat. Oh, for the stream.
Anyway, for you FPV heads, I think I put the link. Mike put the Night Train put the link. The key word is what? What is the key word?
Tower
Tower
dive.
dive.
Leave a comment and tower dive. I
Tower
respond to
dive
all
is the
comments. UFO
tower
say I just
dive.
saw your comment said awesome flying. I respond to all comments until I get so large where I can't afford to respond to it. Comments. I'm going to respond to everyone. And I'm usually pretty good on Facebook. They claim if you contact me, I will respond usually within 5 to 10 minutes. It's not that I have my phone on me, but I'm trying to stay on top of the comments and everything. So UFO, it seems like you're the first. Michael Blades, another one. Awesome video, tower dive. See, this will be cool. The more people we have, and Michael Blade brought his first, he's getting into FPV. He was on Wednesday nights with those guys, with me and Herman and Tom and a few people. And he ordered from Get FPV his first tiny whoop set to get into FPV. So I'm happy
Tiny
for
hop
him.
kit.
Now, what the hell are you gonna do with these motors if you want them, Mike? He's still learning how to fly. You learn how to fly, but you can hold on to them until you're ready to build,
So
or have someone build them. Put them on a
we
beam.
could throw this frame in too. So if anybody needs a frame for those motors, like a 6-inch frame.
Now,
we can
repeat.
throw
What
this
is
in
that
there,
frame
too.
again?
This is a Martian 2 frame, but it's got the bug eater type front on it, all printed up.
And you did say you were giving that away, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you
Giving
might as
it
well
away.
do that on the same time we do the motors.
That's what I figure.
All right,
So
cool,
anybody
cool.
that gets in, we'll just draw twice.
Now, when is the deadline for this? Because you were saying something about Thanksgiving.
Well, Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from now.
That's
Already?
a little quick.
Jesus.
That's a little quick, but I don't care.
Well, you were hoping by the end of the month.
Yeah, so that's
So I
it's around
figured
the
that was the last stream that I had in the month was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but you're not going to stream on Thanksgiving, dude. You're going to be drinking and hanging
Why
with the
wouldn't I?
fam.
My
Why
family don't
not?
drink.
Dude,
We're social distancing
dude,
forever.
I may.
Social distancing. It's
One is
terrible.
supposed to
Okay, hold
give
on. Herman
beer.
just sent me the link for what he believes the Leon Lee 011 at Micro Center. That's our computer store around here. And
Throw it over into a messenger chat for me.
Leon Lee Dynamic
Oh, by
RX
the
tempered
way,
glass.
Warren,
Oh, I'm sorry. He's sending me parts that he's buying. He's building the Pinky and the Brain supercomputer.
He's like,
Seriously.
that's a cool tower, but this is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something, Warren,
Sure.
and that is I apologize because I realized while I still had you subscribed, your bell was turned off because
Got
I'm
a
kind
ring
of
in
Hold
your
on, Ed. You don't have to apologize. Now, if you took my last French
no.
fry or a piece of chicken, then you'd have to apologize. But
Well,
Oh, Koopy.
I'm just saying I was getting too many notifications, so I turned off a lot of camera bird people.
yeah, yeah, I get it.
It'll be,
That's not a problem.
just because, I mean,
That's not a
all right.
problem, bro.
Ed, I think he'll get over it. He'll be all right.
I
Yeah.
have,
Blows
I
up
know, but
all
I
day
just
long.
wanted to say that is why
All right,
I just
so it's
wanted to
agreed.
say,
We're
I
giving
just
away these
wanted to
motors.
say
We're giving
to
away these
Lawrence,
motors on Thanksgiving evening.
Yep.
All right, on Night Train's
Night
live
Train.
stream, and you have to repeat this. I'm going to repeat it on Sunday nights with those guys, Wednesday nights with those guys that I'm giving them away.
Yep.
But you
I'll even put up a quick video
you must live in the
announcing
United
it.
States, and it would be better if you were FPV.
48 states.
I just
I'm
wanted to
US.
continue by saying, Lawrence, I missed that video because of that.
Oh, get out!
And that was a beautiful flight. That was awesome. It was very smooth. You were very,
How much
very
alcohol has
smooth.
Ed had tonight?
Not enough.
I appreciate it, Ed. I'm
He's
just
still
messing
straight
with
up
you.
and down.
No, I'm
I
saying
got
it
that.
was a beautiful flight, man.
No, Ed, I'm messing with you, man.
Beautiful,
I
beautiful.
appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. But I want to tell you one thing. When I did that flight, I was not listening to music. And usually it takes me, even with camera drone videos, it usually takes me 2 to 3 hours to find music. And the very first song I heard, I played the video and the music. Salute. You know that? That's right, Night Train. Salute.
Well, I did not listen
And
to
that
it with the
song,
music.
well, it's a slow song. It's more of a slow flow type song, a cruising song. But what I played that I picked that song to go with the video, and I was like, that's it. I don't need no more music. For
Well,
once,
I'll
it
have to
didn't take me
watch it
two and a
again.
half hours, 3 hours to find the song. That song I heard, and I was like, you know what? It's a little mushy, but it's a little mushy, but it went with the video, the
A
flight.
lot of times I'll play
I mean,
music over and over and
I
over.
played it without sound because I didn't want to bleed over into this. I should have just muted myself here and listened to the
No,
music. So I will watch it again.
seriously, if you listen to it with some headphones on, you can actually feel the way I felt when I was flying because I
That's
did
cool.
everything spontaneous. I
Wait.
didn't plan anything. While everyone was flying, I stood there. Everyone was in the air. They were like this all over, and I stood there for like 20 minutes. I was like, "That's a nice run down that way. I could do this at the tower. I could do that, and then I can, I planned it, but I didn't plan it because what I had planned came out completely different.
Yeah, no, I hear you there. I can't tell you how many times. Okay, I want to play with
Dude,
this or
why,
play with that, and I'll get up in the air and I'm like, what was I going to do?
dude, why are you so quiet?
Who's that? Me?
Am I? No, not you, Carlos.
Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
yes. Do you,
g'day, every.
Aussie.
Oh,
Or is
basically
he's
talking about
waking
the.
up over there.
I know it's
I did
morning
just get up
time.
not
That's
long
right.
ago.
That's right.
Now you're talking
I
about the
forget.
competition, Lawrence. I thought, no, I'll just wait. Just kick back
Dude,
here.
there is no competition. Just say shut the fuck up.
No. I can't enter anyway. I'm fucking in Australia, mate. So
That's right.
you know.
You're just waking up, but I appreciate it. Um, all I can say is I'll be glad to give these motors away, Mike, because if I don't, I'll be forced to use them. And I swore to Herman and those camera drone dudes I wouldn't build anything else for the rest of the year.
I know you swore. I
Those
heard 2
camera
weeks ago you
birds.
swore you were not going to use those motors on one of your drones that you were
I
building.
know. I know.
and what did Phantom Flight say? Yeah, right. You will.
Dude, you know what?
You know.
I was pissed because I had this frame sitting in a box for about a month and a half because the way I build, I can't go out and buy this part, this part, this part, and this part. I have to buy this part here, pay bills, buy this part here, pay bills. So I didn't know that I made the mistake and got the 5-inch. When I originally had ordered it, I ordered the Mr. Croc 7-inch. But then I went back and looked at my invoice and it said 5-inch. which meant because they sell a 5, 6, and 7-inch, Mr. Croc. And I wanted the 7-inch for cruising. And that's why I brought these motors. I had brought these motors first and said, well, what am I going to put them on? And the Mr. Croc is the only thing that's black and gold.
Mr. Prop. I like that.
You know, you see the stanchions are titanium gold, the motors are gold, and the TPU is TPU gold. I mean, it will look real pretty, at least until she crashes.
Well,
Hey, Ed.
So you know I'm
That-
going to take
Ed.
you know I'm going to take a shitload of pictures, right?
Ed, this is what Dan should have bought instead of the hummingbird.
Marcel Roberts, how are you?
I didn't
good-
say shit about the
couldn't help myself.
hummingbird. It was frickin'
Nah, this is
somebody
the-
else.
Now, I'll explain something. Hummingbird is their own. It's got nothing to do with newbie drone. That's their own, you know, their own whoop freaking thing. This is actual newbie drone whoop. Their own whoop. It's not a humming. You know what I mean? They're selling hummingbirds. It's not their. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I know they're
I know.
fast. I know they're fast
I heard a
because
lot of people complaining about it though.
yeah, I know, Mike.
I don't know why
I've
they
heard
did
the
it.
same thing heaps, mate. People are just ODing. I feel real bad, but like I said, it's still newbie drone's fault. I do understand that, but it's not their quad. You know what I mean? They've bought that off someone else to sell it. So, yeah, all mine. I know I've had some hard crashes and my brushed, mate, no problem, never ever. Whereas I had that kind of a problem with my better FPV, a hard crash, the camera, forget it, there's no more DVR. So, you know, you get what you pay for. That's why they dropped the price. But they are fast. Like I said, the RIP, God rest his soul, Arc FPV, you have seen my vids. Mate, he was flying the hummingbird around here, but the very first version of the hummingbird, you know, not the brushless, the brushed. And straight out, that was the fastest quad whoop for racing here, what they were using. So very quick, with bi-blade venom props and things like that on brushed, yeah, not brushless. So.
No, I mean, I've seen a lot of your flying, Mars,
Excuse me.
and I can't do that. My brain doesn't work quick enough.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ed, you're not wrong, because I noticed that if you don't think ahead, like it's good to plan out, because it's a track, you can sort of plan it out, you know, in your brain. Like when you go car racing, you plan the track out in your brain, you know what I mean?
It's like a
Doesn't
video game.
always
You do
work.
it long enough, you remember the track.
You will. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. And like, you know, when the track changes, fair enough, but you do get used to it, Ed. You do. Slowly, you know, nothing doesn't happen
description
overnight,
should
but
be
it does
edited.
happen.
On tonight's video, the description should be edited for everybody if they want to go over to that link and check it out to get in on those motors and whatnot.
Yeah, listen. I according to my daughter and wife, I'm a cheap bastard. I want to
Ain't
give away
mistaken,
these
maybe
motors.
cheap with frugal.
I want to give these motors away because it'll save me money. You understand, right, Mikey?
Because you won't
Yeah,
spend
because
more.
then you'll have to build something to go with them.
Yeah, exactly my
These
point.
my last set of new motors I had putting them on this one right here.
Yeah, see,
Dead Cat style 5-inch.
I like that. That's the dead cat. What
like that
frame
name.
is that?
It's a TCCM.
I almost brought.
you-
I almost
Avenger,
put a
I wanna say?
DC 7-inch.
It's from Cyclone FPV.
Okay.
So it's his mix on a Dead Cat thing.
Oh, see, now I know you're the king of whoops. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, Mars
And
is
it's funny you
Just a
show
few.
that because I have a bird that I could never get to fly. She's been sitting in a box, and because I'm flying 5-inch and everything else, I never thought about it. But what is it?
Mars, aren't you a sponsored pilot too?
You used to
No,
be.
no.
What happened?
No. I was just a tester for newbie drone.
Oh, he's
Just
just a
a beta-
tester.
this one.
Okay. A beta tester.
That's
Yeah, they
okay.
still-
That's okay. You still qualify.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it gets him in the
these
door.
two- which one is
It's
it?
only a
One's
matter
the
of time
stickers.
before he is sponsored by them.
that's the better tester version. It's got the 20,000 kV motors, B Brain VL, and that's the
Now-
production model, which has got the 18,000 kV
Now-
motors.
Now
So,
here's a question: what is this average speed of
lucky.
those? To me, 7 to 10 miles
these,
per hour.
oh, I will never clue.
And the reason I'm
The hell
asking
did
is
I do?
because I
Good
saw one
question.
fly past me, and it made me
question.
duck.
Oh, they're fast.
Yeah, I know. That's
Them-
what I'm saying.
them
I
ones,
saw
yeah.
one fly past me, and it made me duck.
Yeah.
Whose footy is this?
That's me.
Carlos.
Are you ready?
Okay.
And
This is
Same
Carlos
place.
at the tower with Drone Bum.
Oh, yeah. There's the tower.
it's the
Oh,
same
he
one.
was
if
there
you can
with
see
he
it,
was
but,
there with Paul.
Yep.
Lawrence, that's the version 2
Okay.
of the other one I just showed you. This one's
Okay.
got no receiver. The receiver's all built in one. And
Now,
the
see, I
same board on this goes on. I've got to build the micro Savage Bee.
Are you into toothpicks as well?
Oh yeah, love them. Whoops and micro.
Hmm.
Oh, I have got another frame. Where the hell's
Lawrence,
I wanna-
next time you go down the road. That's
Oh,
my favorite
dude.
thing.
I have a helical. I was thinking about it. I didn't have my helical in.
No, you don't need it. Just fly. I'm using FXT goggles and XM Plus,
2018?
and I'm right there on the corner, right there to the
That
right.
looks like a bus, man.
Where?
That looks like a bus, a school bus. That frame.
3-inch.
No,
Oh.
you just,
Mr. Mars. Yeah.
yes, he's showing us the
Yeah.
frame he has.
Anyway, this
Um,
bird makes it to each end of the field, Lawrence.
That's mad,
Yeah.
Carlos.
And
Yep.
you're in Crossfire,
No, XM Plus.
XM Plus.
That's it.
Yeah.
I made it to the end, all
I found out
the way to that
actually-
end and to the end over here to the
to
left.
the end, to the right, to the direction to the right. At the
Mhm.
end, they have the power lines. As I got closer to the power lines, I actually tried to fly as close to them as possible. I started to get breakup. And as soon as I made a U-turn, everything cleared up.
Came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Lawrence. This is the frame I won. In
Okay.
2018. It's like I got told to leave it as a shelf queen because it's actually got
Is that a
inside.
QAVR?
No, it's what's this thing called? This is the bird dog chihuahua.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, in the inside, sort of in the middle,
Thanks, Mike.
Oh,
like in there. Yeah, it's got like it's different boards. There's actual boards kind of thing built into the actual frame. So
Yep.
Damn, you
yeah,
can
it's-
put all kinds of shit into that frame, boy. They got a
Yeah.
lot of room in that.
Yeah,
bad
for real.
mate.
One more,
Yeah.
Mike. This is the other side of where Bubby was flying. And when he was flying, he was actually interfering with me. Or one of them, somebody on the other side of the arches. Let me know when it's ready to
Or
play,
were
Mike.
you
it's
interfering with
there.
them?
It's already on the screen.
Okay.
Like
automatic.
you,
You don't
Lawrence,
have
I
to click
started
on it.
with the Phantoms and whatnot.
So they
Find
were
it.
to our left.
I
Wow.
flew my Phantom for
Damn.
the first time this weekend this November made a year I started flying FPV. So
There are the lines, Paul, Lawrence, right there on the
yeah,
left.
yeah.
Not too bad. But
No,
they were
not bad at
completely
all.
opposite. They were the
That
opposite
road.
of this road.
Yeah.
They were on the other side of the arches flying.
Okay.
Bubby, like
See,
two or
we
three
were-
guys came by us, me and Paul, and asked
We
us
were on
what
the
channel are
other
you
side.
on, or where are you flying? Come and join us. There was a whole bunch of
Okay.
guys that day.
That's
That was
fucking
nice.
It was
sick,
definitely
Carlos.
Bubby, because Bubby drives the what do they call that little Mini Cooper? Right?
Okay.
Mad.
Now where I was on the other side where the arches are, and I
Mhm.
flew around the front of that building from one side to the other. And I was like, Rotor Riot was here and nobody did that. But they dude, when Rotor Riot pulls up, they don't play. They pulled out flat screen TVs for people to spectate. They had ground stations.
Yeah.
Wow.
They came hard, and I'm glad. And also, I went the following week, and it was rumored that they were supposed to go back that weekend, and I was glad that they were not there, because had they been there, nobody would have been able to fly on this entire property once they set up one or two of those ground stations.
What week
Yeah,
was
no
that?
way.
Do you remember?
Um, Okay, you went the week after me.
Remember you said you were going to go on a Sunday?
Yes,
I
I
went
did.
that Saturday, and then we went again, and then we
Okay,
went
so
again.
they went the weekend before we went.
Oh,
They
the
were
weekend
there the
before.
weekend before us. And from what I understand, they were like 10 cars deep. There were about 15 guys out there. People were flying, they were smoking, they
Do
were
you know
having a good
where?
time. Huh? Behind where the
Behind
arches
this
are,
building in front?
behind this building on the other side.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we were there that day. I'm almost certain. I don't know about the Rotor Riot, but when Bubby and there was a whole bunch of people over there flying.
And one of the kids they were trying to recruit into Rotor Riots. And it was his birthday, and they were celebrating. He was in New York for the first time, and they brought him here to fly. And this little kid is like, I think he just turned 16, and he flies Mr. Steel hard body like that.
Where is Rotor Riot from?
Rotor Riot is all over. It's a matter of who's down with their clique now.
Yeah.
It used to be Rotor Riot with Oh My God and Cricket and all those guys, but they got too large and they're all doing their own thing. Now Rotor Riot, I think the Korean kid is still there, the short Korean. Oh My God is no, he's not with them. They're all different. You'd have to search. In
You know
fact,
who
you know what? I'll
Bubby
do it
is?
right now.
You know who
I'll do it
Bubby
right
is?
now. Hold on.
Bubby?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm familiar with him. Hold on, I'll put in Rotor Riot now.
I think I've seen him at Flushing Meadow Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, God went off, and he's doing his own thing.
Okay.
He's got his own business going.
Present
Steel went
day.
off. He's got his own business going now.
Okay, present day Rotor Riot is Captain Vanover, the kid from Drone Racing League.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cricket FPV, Joshua Bardwell, the Drib. No,
Yep.
those weren't the people that came to New York. They definitely, none of these guys came to New York. Nurk, Vortex. I'm on Rotor Riot's page.
Yeah, NERC FPV. There's a few of them though, Lawrence.
There's a bunch of branches, right? Different divisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a biker gang. You know, just because you got Rotor Riot on your jacket don't mean you're with the main guys.
Yeah, really. There's another one, Mike, if you want to play.
But they came about.
All you got to do is play it, Carlos. It comes up automatically.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
They hit that place deep to the point where people, okay, sick first. I see, just me up. Sick first. Yo, you need to go back and edit that and put tower dive. If you don't have tower dive in your comment, we will not be able to include you in.
That is listed in the comment descriptions on this.
Just Mihop, please go back and edit it and add tower dive. Michael Blade, I see your comment. UFO, I see everyone's up. Probably, you know what? I should just respond to him right now. I'm just gonna put you're in. You're in.
Oh man.
Okay, let me go back and hit this one. Michael Blade.
There you go.
You get a heart, you're in.
Chris just
hey Ed, is it cooling off in Florida?
It is currently 74 degrees outside.
Only because I see you wearing a dark color, and that's unusual for you in Florida.
Well, because it's been cloudy and rainy all damn day.
Gotcha. That's why I asked.
Figured it was nice and cloudy. He'd wear a clean shirt.
I don't know about clean, but dark.
Well,
it's usually gray and white.
Door waiting on
light.
winter time to come when the sun wasn't out as much.
Just
Man,
you guys are in.
I was telling somebody else, who was it? Ray Kelly. He was on a stream, I can't remember who it was, earlier today. And he was talking about the beautiful weather he's had in New York for the last 4 days. And I'm like, dude, I'm so jealous of your weather. I've heard of the weather that Carlos and Polly have had, man.
Yeah,
I'm like,
last week. Yeah.
It's because it's been beautiful weather up your way, right, Lawrence?
Up until yesterday.
Well, I mean,
up until yesterday, I actually flew. Today's Thursday. Wednesday.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday,
raining.
Wednesday were good.
It started raining Wednesday. and it's been raining since. But
Yeah.
Well, it's been raining
Thursday,
for 2 freaking weeks
Friday,
here. Okay.
Saturday, and Sunday, I flew, and the weather was incredible. In the 70s, I have a wife beater under this, but I did have a t-shirt on in a few of the spots we flew. Yes, the weather has been phenomenal. And now they claim it's going to get incredibly cold, but I don't care. I got 3 days of flying it.
It's going to be 40 some odd degrees in the mornings on Saturday and Sunday.
That
That
don't
I'm
mean nothing to
almost
me,
certain.
dude. I have a heated hoodie.
Well, I
I have a
mean,
heated hoodie. It has a
have fun.
battery. It has a battery. I
You
press the
take
button.
that weather
I
with you,
press.
Mike.
Listen, I press the button like Captain Kirk. 1, 2, 3 for power level, and I'm ready to fly, dude. And even though I said I'm not going to build nothing until the end of the year, until the new year, I'm going to build something to fly in the snow. I'm going to conformal coat the hell out of it. And
Lawrence,
I'm
this
going
is
to
the
fly
other
it.
field.
You ain't even got to conformal code it a lot.
This
either.
is
You
the other
just
field
put a
I
couple
fly at,
nice
Lawrence,
coats on it.
which you're probably
You're in
familiar with.
Minnesota, Paul. What do you expect?
Where
This
is
is
this?
This is Cunningham
Yeah,
Park by
it's
Francis
easy.
Lewis and 73rd Avenue and the
Okay.
Clearview.
You know, I've always heard of people flying there. I've never flown there.
They have on Sunday mornings throughout the year. They well, I don't know about really cold, but the guys they fly the RC airplanes all the time there.
Just me hop. Go back and
He
edit
did.
your comment.
He updated it.
To he updated it. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
that's what he said.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And
Only
this,
because
just so you know, is easy access by bus. The bus is right there next to it.
well, Sunday, Justin, Throne Evolution, him and I have been flying every Sunday or Saturday that it's been nice since early summer. And I would like to hit up Cunningham Park, to be honest, because I
It's
have
open.
not
It's
been there.
nice, big
I'm
open
the
field.
I'm the kind of person. Ed, why don't you go back and edit your comment too? Oh, you did. You put hashtag Tower Dive. Ed is balling.
Ed's onto it, mate.
Ed, I'm sorry, I'm a little slow on this one. Let me comment and leave Ed. Let him know he's in. You're in.
Ed, what would you do with new motors?
I would tell him to direct them to
Chaos.
somebody else.
Chaos FPV.
I had a feeling.
I was gonna say you ain't
Good
gonna build
idea.
a drone with them.
Good idea. I think that's very noble.
Well, no, I need to fix the ones I got instead of thinking of a new
Big
build.
6'9" also. And I didn't realize this many people. I kept hearing my phone go bling bling, but I'm trying to ignore it. Okay, hold on. Just me hop went in tower. Yes,
I
he
put the
did.
deadline in the description, didn't I? Yeah.
A
And I'll
deadline.
mention it on Sunday nights with those guys, Wednesday nights with those guys, and
They're more.
Thanksgiving to give away the motors.
Mihop is asking,
why
are
don't
they
you,
4S or 6S?
these are
Are they-
I
6S,
think
brother.
they're
I
more
don't, I
like
don't, I don't get
6S.
nothing
You run
unless
them
it's
on
the
4S,
6S.
but they're made for 6S.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I don't get nothing unless I.
1750s
If I
are
can't
more
fly
6S.
6S on it, I feel like I'm wasting my money.
2806.5 by 1750 kV.
Yes,
They're
correct.
a great 6-inch motor on 4 or 6S.
Exactly. I had originally
Got this
got
cool
them
frame here
because
too.
I was going to put them on a 7-inch, but with a 7-inch with 6-inch props. I wasn't going to put a
6-inch
7 and
Martian
7.
2 frame.
I was going to put them on a 7-inch with 6-inch props, which is
Actually, Mitch refurbed one of Carlos's 7-inch.
that's how you say his name,
No, the
Map.
And he
6-inch, the
recommends
6-inch with the
6-inch
5-inch.
That's how
6-inch
you
with the
say.
5-inch.
That's how you say his name, Map.
You're
I'm
right,
going me
Ed,
hop, and you guys are
basically.
just going along with it. I
Me
said
hop.
me hop like 20 times. Map. Okay.
Mihop. Or
Right.
Chris.
Well,
His
I'm
name is
sorry,
Chris. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah,
Mihop's
Chris.
name is Chris.
okay. Well,
Call him anything but late for dinner,
welcome
he
to my
says.
channel. Hopefully there'll be enough people to enter to make it
Oink.
interesting. But I'm shipping to anywhere in the United States. I'm gonna put them away because they feel real nice in my hand. But I have a kid already.
Better hide them things for a couple weeks, because
What happened?
better hide them away for a couple weeks.
No, I can't. I'm already committed. I'm already committed, Mike. I'm already committed.
They were going to be
giving them
Nin
away.
motors, but I'm going to give you guys $100.
Look, dude. Remember 2 weeks ago? I was like, I'm giving
Yeah,
these
those.
away. I'm not going to use them. These are the motors I'm giving away, and
Mr. Chris Hope just joined the chat there, Mr. Mike, saying hello.
Chris
to you.
House
Hope,
of
what's
Hope.
good? Chris Hope
House of
flies
Hope.
FPV too, doesn't he?
He's starting. Yep.
Yeah,
He's
started.
Chris
starting
Hope is
FPV. Chris Hope.
full acro and everything.
Chris
Getting
Hope,
there, he's getting
go to this link, which is my channel, and leave a comment. How are you, sir? Leave a comment
Okay, we'll give them the
saying
whole
tower
thing.
dive. It has to have the word tower dive, tower dives, tower dive. Okay. And hashtag it, put it in a comment. But now this generator, it'll work with the words tower dive and the hashtag, correct?
Yeah, it should work just
Okay.
tower dive.
Okay, cool.
Anything that comes up with tower dive will come up, whether it's got
Okay,
the hashtag or
cool.
not.
This is going to be real interesting because I've never done this as far as giving them away or whatever, but giving anything away online. But I want to try and do it on a regular because often, excuse me, because I'm new to FPV, you make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, instead of sitting there and crying, if you have something you can't use, give it to someone who might be able to.
Right.
You know, plus it'll save me money to give them away. Trust me when I tell you. So they're brand spanking new. I only took out one and put it on that 5-inch frame, and then I was like, those are just too damn big for that frame. But I did say I was giving away gold motors, right, Mike? So they're still gold. They're still gold. They're actually
gold.
bigger than the
And
ones.
yeah, they're close to the same size, but a little bit different size. But hey, they're still good 6-inch to 7-inch motor almost.
I know some people that will put it on a 5-inch.
Check it out, Lawrence. I flew on top of the world.
I've got some.
Dude,
I've got
dude,
some low
dude.
KV
You
on
know
a
what?
5-inch.
I so want to fly inside that thing.
I told him he needed to, Lawrence. He needs to go through it.
What do you, and you have something nice enough, small enough to go inside. I want to go inside it with a 5-inch.
You're going by the time you get in,
I
you're going to
think
need to
it's
get out, and you're
doable.
going to have to investigate because in there have these wires and cables.
Yeah.
You have to be careful with that.
They do it specifically to keep people from flying it.
I thought it was to hold
those
stuff
cables
up
are to hold
because
it together, right?
the rings are supported by
They used to
cables.
hang lights from those many, many years back, but then they found out if you leave these wires there, people who try to fly their drones inside usually hit them and crash. They're just
See the wires right there holding the rings?
Yep. Oh, I thought you were talking about inside.
Inside too, you got to be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm saying I thought it was part of the construction personally.
No. The inside was part of decoration at one time, many, many years ago. Now, because they used to light it up from the inside and outside. Now they just shine the lights on it from the outside.
Anyway, nobody bothers us here either. Never got a problem. Parkies, people.
It depends on the day.
Because you're flying the little ones mainly, though.
Nah, but even if I flew whatchamacallit, Drone Bum took his Mavic Air 2. Had no problem flying, and that's right there by the airport.
Get you a 5-inch
FPV
drone
close,
out there and see
Mikey,
how much you
that
can
is so close to the airport. You are less than 2 miles to LaGuardia Airport.
Well, yeah, but how much further is the flying field, the AMA field, right?
The AMA field, okay.
It's another half a mile away, maybe.
You see where the globe is, right? And then they have the pools.
No. I know where it is, but I'm saying it's really not that much further from the airport, and they allow you to fly there.
Maybe
half a mile, maybe.
Maybe a half a mile.
Yeah, so
that's a permitted flying field too, though. It's listed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's an actual fly field.
It's an official AMA field for flying, and if you're caught, hey UFO, thanks for sharing the video. I appreciate it very much. If you are Drone Bum, you don't even fly FPV, but you're in.
He does.
You're
Yeah, he
you're in
does.
because he wants to
Straight up
learn.
He does
FPV that.
He's
FPV.
in because he
Yeah.
wants. That's right. That's right. He did start. I
Yeah.
forgot all about that.
He's flying with Carlos now.
I
Yes,
got him
that's
hooked.
right. That's right because he did a video and he was
He's
like,
my date. Every time we go to Pilgrim, he's my date.
no, but he did a video, and I remember him saying, I'm not as good as you," and I was like, "Dude, I'm not good. Trust me, I'm not good.
Nah, yeah,
I'm
but you ain't
I'm
bad
learning.
either,
I'm
Lawrence.
still learning, dude. I'm still learning. There's a lot that
We
you can learn.
are we are always still learning, brother.
Facts, facts. Give me a second. I'm gonna make another drink, and this is messed up. I didn't even eat dinner yet.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
Up
good night
on
tonight.
the roof.
All right, cool. But anyway,
not flying.
all right, you forced me, Mike, to initiate this thing here, which is good. That's what I needed to commit. Because now I really can't use the motors. So I'm happy.
There you go.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go make something to drink.
That's a great fly, by the way, Carlos.
I
I
like it
love
up
it when
there.
you go on the roof, man. I still say you need to put
Perfect
up one
golden
of them
hour, too.
5-inch off the top of that roof.
Maybe a 3-inch. It takes a decent amount of room to land a 5-inch. Well, for me at least. To come in for a landing.
Just go
Well,
ahead
you
and
got
disarm
okay.
when you're
Some
about
of the
2 feet
areas
off.
are a little skinny,
Well, not
but
only
you
skinny,
got
but they
some
got
big
those.
areas there.
They have the vent pipes coming up, the drain pipes.
No, I see them, but no, that one space to the side of the penthouse, there's a lot of room there.
Just so you know, those are elevator shafts. But I get you.
No, the penthouse. They call those penthouses because that's where they stick the elevator equipment.
Oh, well, right across, and there's a building that actually has a penthouse. That's why.
No, I know what the true meaning
I
of a
gotcha.
penthouse is, but that's what we always call them. It's the
So do I.
elevator penthouse.
Gotcha.
I
A
haven't bought one of the
building
magazines in a long
specifically
time.
designed for the elevator equipment. Hey, Mark. Well, how are you, brother? You've been rather silent.
I'm doing good. That's all right. I'm
It's
just
good to have
checking
him on the
back.
stream, man. Marge is
Lunchtime.
usually
Mars is living locked up. Freaking Australia is
usually
locking
little
Are
everybody
you
up.
Marge
locked
this
up?
Saturday.
Nah, we're out of lockdown now.
It's coming back. Give them another week or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Canada went back to lockdown.
We're
Getting
right
crazy. I'm
0,
telling you that
0
what they're
to
doing
14.
is they're little by little seeing how much they can get away with, telling
Yeah.
people stay home.
Our governor just strongly
That's all I'm
advised
saying.
us today on TV. She strongly advised
Oh.
us to continue social distancing and wear masks.
As
But
a country, we can prove you wrong,
didn't
Carlos.
add
Simple as
any
that.
extra.
Do you know what kind of people wore masks in the
Regulation.
Middle Ages? Slaves.
Right.
You know what?
Slaves wore
what-
masks.
This
No, we're
is
doing
what
really good here, man.
cracks me up.
0-0 for 14 days. No cases, no deaths. So Victoria's doing real good, man. Real
There's
good.
not that many people dying from it anyway.
This is what drives me crazy. Okay. When I see, I mean, I don't really give a shit, but I'm like, I see these people, they're by themselves, they're in their freaking car, and they're wearing a mask.
Yeah,
They're idiots.
brain dead.
Well, look, here they reckon
I mean, look,
if your friend joins in your car, you both should wear masks. But if you're from the same household, you don't have to wear a mask in your
Me
car.
and Paul basically make out when we fly, and we still haven't caught anything from each other in the last 3
Yeah.
months. I mean, we're right on top
Give
of
it
each
enough
other.
time, Carlos. Give it enough time, Carlos.
I go to my mom's house. She's 86. She still hasn't croaked.
I mean, oh, and your mom goes everywhere, Carlos.
Yeah,
I'm
she
not worried
goes out
about it.
and
My
does her
mom already
thing.
got quarantined for 2 weeks, and she didn't show any symptoms or anything. So
Why
good.
would they quarantine her for 2 weeks?
Because
Oh,
was
she had it.
positive.
Oh, okay, that's different.
But she didn't get any symptoms or anything. She was like,
hear
it
you.
was nothing really. So
Yeah,
And then
crazy, man.
you know what I heard that was kind of interesting? The what do they call that? The vaccine they're coming out with. What does it do? It strengthens your immune system. Like no shit.
it
That's-
strengthens
you
your immune system by giving you the virus.
Well,
That's
either
what the
way,
flu
whatever
bug
it
works.
is,
The
You
way the
have
flu
to you have
bug
to
or the
beat this
flu,
thing from the inside out, not from
the way the
freaking
flu vaccine works is you get the shot.
crazy.
They shoot
Of
you
the
up
flu.
with
You
Oh, I know
injections
the
actually-
flu,
of the
yeah.
flu,
Yes.
and
No,
you
that
get
I
the flu
understand.
from it.
But with this
So
COVID
how
thing,
are they
I don't know
going
what
to
the
create
hell.
a vaccine for the COVID-19 that they don't even know what it is yet? How are they going to say they got a
They
vaccine?
can't cure the common cold. You think they're going to cure this freaking vaccine?
Do you know the common cold is a freaking coronavirus, for
I
God's
know.
sake?
No, it's a mutated form is all that we're dealing with.
This
But
is
they've
the other little
mutated.
place we fly our little whoops there, Lawrence. This is Francis Lewis Boulevard, closer to Union Turnpike.
Okay.
And look, we park on the grass. Cops come behind us and watch us. They chill. Nobody bothers us. And I've actually flown my 3-inch here. No issues.
Okay.
And look, we put a table up. We move in, get lunch.
I went this weekend. I went to the park.
We have a good
Cop
time.
was sitting over in the corner of the darn park in his truck.
You know what I
Sat
have
there
to
the whole
do?
time. I flew around, had people talking to me and this and that. Cop drove off, never bothered. That's all 5 of them.
I have to learn to fly sitting down
Why?
because everyone I fly with, they pull out a damn chair, and I'm like, I fly standing
Well, we do
up.
both.
But by the end of the day, what happens is I have the live stream on Sundays at 5. So when I go out Sunday morning, it's usually early, about 8, 9 o'clock. We fly for about 2 or 3 hours. Then I'd like to get home about 12 or 1, so I can eat lunch, relax. And I'm usually so tired from standing. What's up, Corey Mano? Hey, Corey Mano, you got to go to
Sitting
this
down is
link
much,
right here. We're giving away some motors here on Night Trains live stream on Thanksgiving. Go to that link right there. And the key word is tower dive. Birdman RC, all of you who haven't done it, I see you just got here, Corey, so I figured I'd point you out. Some 280605s, Nin motors, 1750 kV, gold color. I might as well just keep one here. So if somebody comes in, I can just go, ooh, the color.
Yeah. You're spot on,
Here you
Lawrence.
go.
You definitely
Here you
need
go.
a
And in
chair,
fact,
mate.
let me
When
see
you're
if I
there for
cut this
like
light
3,
off.
4
Can you
hours,
see it
you
better?
need that chair.
Yeah, I cut the light off. You can actually see it better because the light freaking shines on it. And
Hey, Mike, make a quick announcement that anybody's
but
going to be
leave
upset.
it on that link, Corey Mano, tower dive. That way, when Night Train spins the random generator, you'll be in.
Anyway, Mike,
Hashtag tower dive in a comment. Thank you, Ed.
Mitch, old guy in the drone, is taking a break for a few weeks.
Yeah, it's Ed was telling me before we started because I hadn't
Yeah.
seen him on. I was like, oh,
He's
that's
going to
fine.
chill.
Come
And
to think of
He'll
it,
still
Teams up.
be, he's
On
still going to be
eBay,
doing
yeah.
his
I agree with
Sunday
you.
nights.
I think he's going to take a break from that for a little while, too,
Okay.
and then regroup.
All right, so how about some live flies on Sunday afternoon, huh? Huh?
I
What
think that's a
happened?
good idea.
I think it's supposed to be like 45 here.
You could do indoor. I mean, fly from indoors
Actually-
outside, not
Actually,
inside.
I got a new toy this week. So I can do some.
Night Train. When you
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You have the dogs, and do you have any cats you can
capable
chase, too?
Interceptor, dude. I got dogs.
Yeah.
Hey Mike, when you fly, what do you set your VTX to?
My VTX? You mean channel or power?
Your VTX is the power.
The power? I usually put it on the max the VTX has. I'm
Okay.
usually flying by myself or with somebody else with Adam. We'll end up
Okay.
going back and forth, so somebody's always watching for people walking up, so we're not
Okay.
flying at the same time. Most
All
of the
right.
time.
I was
You all
just
fly
asking
together,
because
25 milliwatt, Lawrence.
25.
Yeah, if you all fly together, yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Okay.
flying with a group of people, tell everybody to go to 25.
Yeah.
You won't bleed over on each other. You'll still get decent range as far as like a football field type. You won't get the penetration.
Right.
Now, if you're flying like where you need the penetration or something, you just have to take turns more.
I was just thinking at this field, one of the last times we were flying, freaking drone bum. I went to take a leak and he followed me. He followed me with the tiny hawk, and he happened to crash on my back, and I caught it in between stream. So sure as shit, I took my tiny hawk and let him see my piss come out, bastard. And he was videotaping it.
But they didn't cross stream.
No, yes, we didn't cross streams.
Tell us you don't like watch that video
Yeah,
over
right,
and
Ed.
over again now, Paul.
That'd have been messed up had they crossed streams.
Eric is asking if you can see him.
Eric is asking, hello, on board? Can you see me?
Oh,
He's
by the
probably
way, RC
checking
Crazy,
for
whatever
us
happened
at
to
that
those
point.
shirts you were supposed to give Drone Bum?
Oh,
Still
wait a
waiting on
minute.
them.
Talking about shirts, I got a box today.
Ooh.
I got a box today because, and you know what's funny? What I'm going to show you, I try to be original. I've never been a follower growing up in school. You know, when the kids were like, let's do this, let's do that, I was never a follower. I always did my own thing. Or the people I hung with, they just realized I wasn't going to get in trouble while they did. Yo, get off camera. Get out of here. My 16-year-old daughter.
Oh, he
But
launched it off
I
the
ordered-
pad.
Like, oh, did I
Here.
get something for Christmas?
This will keep you and your mother busy. Bubble wrap. Here.
Your volume got lower.
Oh, because it's a
Zach.
directional. Why you put this on my head? Stop playing, man. Go away.
What was
Anyway.
that on your head?
Bubble wrap.
Okay, anyway, I needed to order TBF
You look
Unify.
like George Washington for a minute.
I ordered these props, these yellow props for the Mr. Croc.
Okay, for the Goldie.
Okay. Oh, where the hell is it? I don't even see it. Oh, it's down here. I figured these yellow props would go with the gold theme, and oh, there we go.
Cool,
with the gold
RC.
theme or whatever. So I ordered those, and I ordered this T-shirt thinking I was being original, right?
Just me have
And
said goodnight,
The
guys.
day that I ordered it, Justin and we had a little mini meetup out here by the beach, which is the last video I did, you know, flipping over those front end loaders.
Uh-huh.
And that day,
Oh shit.
right after I ordered this, Justin showed up with this shirt. And I was like, damn, can I own anything to be original? I thought I had found a shirt that nobody was interested in. And the next morning, I ordered it that night. The next morning, I get up, Justin had it on. I'm like,
He's like ahead of you and everything.
I mean, I didn't mind so much.
Sorry
But I'm
about
like, I thought I found something original. Here, I like the heartbeat, and it goes from the drone to the heartbeat like that. I thought that was pretty hot, but all right.
That's a cool shirt, Mike. Well, I mean, first of all, for me, flying is the only thing that keeps my heartbeat going these days, Lawrence.
Uh-oh, that's
believe
not
it.
a good sign then.
Well,
This is
You
supposed
don't
to
do
be
a
my
lot of
hearts
flying,
and
Ed.
FPV.
That's not a good thing.
Oh, they did give me, okay. They did send, I don't know what the scan bar thing is. I'm sure if I scan it, it'll take me to TBS websites and stuff like that because it's a TBS shirt. But the sticker, I'm going to save this sticker right here because I plan as a birthday gift to myself on getting some HDO2s. No, my birthday is in December. So basically my birthday / Christmas gift to
Well,
myself.
see, there you go. He isn't building a quad before Christmas now. Because
Stop,
all his
stop,
money's going to
stop.
be put into them goggles.
Dude, Mike, you don't understand, man.
I
I
do
paid-
understand. I
No,
just paid
no.
$1,000
No,
for a set
listen.
of freaking orcas.
I paid, my wife brought me a drone as a gift, okay? And she paid $350 for it. Now, had I know how to build, I could have built it for $250.
But you help the economy.
Yeah, I did help the economy.
you helped
Right.
somebody's
This
economy.
is $800 sitting in my hand right here.
Yeah, I know.
Trust me, I know exactly what you're saying.
I know, man. Trust me. Trust me. So,
Lawrence, you wouldn't consider the DJI system eventually?
no,
Why?
No,
Why?
I'm not a fan. Well, for one, it's outside of my economic system. It doesn't
I
even
hear you
register.
there.
It doesn't even register on my on in when it comes to my
What kind of
pockets.
module you got on your
Now,
goggles right
now
now?
here's
I
a
have the
man
rapid
that
fire.
already
I
has
have
Okay, so you're
Sky
only going to
Zone.
have to buy
I
$1,000
the
have
worth of
HD2.
camera
I have
parts.
Sky Zone O2Cs with the working camera in the front
I'm just saying you're
and
going to save a lot
rapid
of money because
fire.
all you got to buy is the HCO2s.
Yes, yes, exactly.
You don't have
I
to
won't
buy
have to
modules
buy
and
the
stuff.
rapid
So
fire module because I have it already. You're
what is it,
100%
400
right.
bucks or something like that then?
Huh?
So that's what, 400 or something like that?
Four, try five.
Is it five?
Yeah,
So wait a minute.
yeah.
So how much are the DJI goggles? Aren't they like $499?
You can get the DJI goggles with the FPV upgrade for less than seven.
Yeah,
So that's not a
exactly.
bad deal, is it?
With the FPV upgrade kit. That's not counting the rapid fire module, which you already got a rapid fire
Yep.
module that works in
Yeah,
it. So I
which I
mean, you
already
wouldn't need
have.
that, but you could go analog and digital for the cost that you're talking.
Well, what I'm seeing a lot of
100
people
bucks
do
more.
is I'm seeing a lot of people go DJI digital, but for receiver they're going crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a lot of people that were
Yep.
full DJI switching back to crossfire on the receiver end.
Yep. A lot of people
Okay.
didn't want to buy the DJI radio for that reason because they like their crossfire better. It's more reliable. And then Crossfire just came out with the new link system too. It's the 2.4 that's supposed to compete with the Ghost system.
And another thing about DJI, a lot of you guys don't know that like Herman and I, we do these drone shows, these drone news sessions, and DJI is not far from launching a drone. Now, this drone will be an FPV
I'm
drone,
seeing
I
that.
believe. Now, don't quote me on it, but I believe it'll be in the 4-inch to 5-inch class. It will have full acro and GPS,
They'll
which
get in
means
cahoots
once it
with.
has true GPS, GPS, we're not talking TBS
Did you see the
or
leak out on
GLONASS,
DJI?
huh?
Mike,
Did you see the
what's
leak
that
for that
DR,
yet?
Mike, what's that DRL or
New
DCL
DJI
quad you built?
FPV.
Yes, yes,
There's a
Mike?
leak out
yep, yep,
already. It
yep,
looks like the Tango 2 radio for DJI and everything.
Yeah,
yes.
Mike, you know
Much smaller,
that
much
quad
smaller.
you built for like the DLR racing quad or DCL racing
Yep.
quad
The
with
3
the
inch.
body.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way DJI is going to head if they're going to head anyway to get into the main game to get all the all the money. Put it that way.
Tiny
They'll
trainer.
they'll go into it. Trust me.
This
They
is
go
one of
in.
the
They'll go in
hottest
hard.
quads on the market right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Quad
what they,
box, or
that's
not
what they're
quad
going to
box,
get into.
FPV crate was doing a special on them and everything. They're
That's the
the
way they'll
hottest
head.
quad on the market right now.
How much is that?
Tiny
You
trainer.
can get the tiny trainer kit, I think, for like 300 bucks.
Wow,
Wow,
that's impressive.
that's
It's a
And you
3
know,
expensive.
inch.
you know
No,
why
but
they're heading that
it's
way?
impressive too because when I first got into the game, you had to buy the radio, you had to buy the drone, you had to buy the receiver. Now they have so many kits out there. It's
Even
almost
have bind and
impossible for
fly.
you not to learn FPV.
It's bind and fly. Even you don't even have to put it together. You just press a
Yeah,
button and go.
yeah.
And another reason they're heading that way with those type of bodied, covering up all the frame and that is because they put sponsorship on the bodies.
Oh, you put stickers like on race cars,
Yeah,
STP and
That's
Castro.
yeah.
Imagine.
That's the way it's
They're
heading.
not
Yeah.
putting the price tag on it right now.
Because there's a bigger size like what's it called, X class, and they've
I would
already got
think
the X class
Lawrence. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
with the
The
bodies on
Tyro
them.
129s, the Tyro 119s. Have you ever looked into
yeah.
those?
I built the Tyro 99. It sat on my wall for
Well, that one's not that good though.
eight
Yeah.
months to a year.
hmm
No, for about 8 months. Night train. Nobody and their mother could get it going. My boy Drone Evolution got it flying, and on the first day I had it flying, it was beautiful. XM Plus from one end of the park to the other. I'm like, I really like it. It took almost a year for me to get it in the air. And a police car pulls into the park and sits in the middle of the park. And they're sitting there and they're watching me fly. So I burn a second pack and I go like this, looking at them like, can I fly around you? The guy goes, sure, like that. My third pack, I go back to fly around him. I'm doing an orbit around him, and the bastard fucking keys up his mic, and she crashed, and the arm broke. So I had her for 8 months, flew her for one freaking day, 2.5 packs, and you know what I did? I stripped the motors off her and threw everything else in the garbage. And that was my experience with my Tyro 99. It
Well,
would have survived had I never fixed it and left it on the wall. But now everything that I have 10 drones. 2 of them are not working because I'm switching them over to Crossfire, but that's it.
the
Oh, so then
thing
you have
is,
enough.
I know a number of people that flew the Tyro 9, that got the Tyro 99 kit, and every one of them, like, they changed out,
I had
like,
to upgrade.
yeah, they
The
had to change out
VTX,
the VTX because it was a piece of crap.
yep.
They had to change out the camera because it was a piece of crap. The motors were good, the frame was good, but also fairly
Motors are
tight
good for a few
build.
crashes. Motors end up going out bad. The bearings in them are junk. You'll wear them out fast, beat them up fast.
Trust
But
me,
for
we
an
spent
entry level drone to get your first build and whatnot, it is a good drone.
Yes,
we
I
we
agree.
spent
And keep in mind, Ed, that Tyro 99 was my first solder job since I was in high school. I'm
oh
56.
gotcha.
I'm 56, dude. And when I soldered it, it was ugly. Oh my God. It was ugly, but it didn't explode.
Well, here's the deal too, Lawrence. When I first learned to solder, it was on vacuum tube televisions and stuff like that. And stuff on a bird, that's a lot
When Ed
smaller
learned to solder,
soldering.
it was a soldering gun. It
Yeah.
had
Oh, the
this
one
big
with the
old
little, with
gun.
the point that went out like
Yeah, and
this.
then it had the
Yeah.
little, yeah, a little. I got one stashed away.
I remember seeing pictures of those, and I was like, wow.
You pull the trigger, it's got a light on it, lights up the
Hmm.
tip area for you. Yeah.
I
It
first
came
started.
out like this and went down almost in the shape of a gun, the one wire. Wow,
Yep.
Ed, that's prehistoric. If you could have saved one of those,
Nah, that's
there
not
would be a
prehistoric.
Japanese guy
I've
out there
got one.
somewhere that would
That's
pay
not.
thousands
I've
for
got
it.
one in the. I've
That's
got
already
one.
that's already up to
Literally.
date and technical, and that's up with technology. The way you're talking, the way I learned how to solder is a big square, pointy square on a handle in a fire. Take it out and then run it down your sheet metal and fall, and that's how you solder. That's
I
how
think they
you
called
solder.
it brazing. It was blacksmithing then, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was, when I did it at school,
Hey,
sheet
Mike,
metal, Mike. I made a
what is
bucket. I've
Chris
still
Hope
got that
asking? Which drone company
a
messed up?
rusted. Mate, now that's solder.
Break out the bellows.
That
Let's get
sounded
the
more like
bellows
the
going,
tinsmith.
Lord.
Yeah, yeah. Well, fair enough.
Drone company
At school,
messed up
they had
when?
they had the little, like these
I'm
little
not
square
sure.
things, had gas coming up in it. You put your iron in it, you wait for it to heat up red hot, take it out, and then off you go and solder, mate. That's that's old school, mate.
You want to
Old
know?
school. That's
You want to
freaking
know something?
Flintstones.
You want to
Ancient.
hear? You want to hear
How come
old
you don't know how to
school?
do that, Ed? I'm younger
Old,
than you.
hey, Mike. You want to hear old school? My grandfather had a station wagon. And when he had one of these station wagons that had so much stuff in the back of it, when it went over bumps, it would spark because it would scrape the ground.
Bottom out,
But
yeah.
but he could build a house from the basement up from everything in the back of that station wagon. And you know what he used as a soldering iron? A screwdriver. He took
Driver a
it
torch.
and put it on a flame until it was red freaking hot. And back then, the solder, if you inhaled the gas, you would almost pass out. Yeah. He took the screwdriver and took a piece of solder and used the solder to keep these 2 pieces of metal together until he could do something else, until he could find out how to weld it or get someone to weld it for him.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where that would work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heat is heat, as long as it's heat.
old trade, like they when they fix cars. You know, nowadays they use bog, but in the early days it was all done by hand, and you lead filled, and that's how you done. That's how you fix
You want to
cars.
know?
back
You want to know what was my
If
friend's
you want a car
best?
rebuilt and fixed properly, you'll get somebody that still does the lead
then.
filling on the bodywork.
Metal-
It'll
Hey,
last
Mike.
so much longer.
You want to hear something funny? I had a friend that had a Z28. His starter went. His best friend was a 12-inch screwdriver because he would get up
Reach
under
under,
it and
arc it off, baby.
Yeah.
Solenoid went out. It wouldn't kick the appendix arm, man.
Mm-hmm.
You just get it over there and arc it. She'll go.
Yep. And he
That's
would use this screwdriver just for that. He
Been there,
had it
done
under his
that.
seat. When the starter started to go, he was like, "Yo, I need to buy a screwdriver." I'm like, "Why?" He says, "Because when this starter does go, until I can get one to replace it, this is how we'll start the car." And you don't know how many times he would get down. He had a blanket to put down, and he'd lay down and get right down in there, and that was it. The car would start.
Chris
Hey,
Hope wants to know which drone y'all were building. He's ready for another build.
What do you
Chris,
think about
I
a
just want to
3-inch?
say
Chris
this
Hope.
right here can be yours if you go to Novice Squad
Yes,
Video
yes.
and comment with the
Tower
hashtag Tower Dive to
Hashtag
win
Tower
this
Dive or Tower
frame
Dive.
and a set of 6-inch motors to go with it.
Yeah, see a
Never know.
6-inch bird.
Or you
You
can
could
build a Source
possibly
1.
win, or the motors. Either way, it's a plus.
Yeah.
Look into a Source 1 frame, Chris, also.
If Chris is
Yeah,
looking to
source
build
one.
one,
I mean, well, I
he
mean,
needs
Chris-
to just build a killer
Mike's
one.
offering a
All right, but if he doesn't, I mean, some people's retirement plan is lotto, and I don't think, he's going to count on that winning. So what's a suggestion if he doesn't win that free quad?
Oh, if he doesn't win that, then I think a 3-inch is a good option if he's
He
confident.
can't put
in
those
his
motors on a
soldering
3-inch
skills.
No. If he doesn't win that quad,
My new build.
what would you suggest?
frame.
That's what he's asking.
Uh,
I like the Acrobrat personally. I
Are-
think it flies
are
freaking
there-
awesome.
6-inch
so
mutiny.
does the Acrobrat take a 30x30 or a 20x20
EBS
stack?
Source
I
1,
believe
you
it's a
can't go
20/20.
wrong. It's a tank.
It's a what?
It's a tank. TBS Source 1,
Or the
V2,
CL1 frame from
V2,
Rotor Riot.
V2 or V3.
How about a
version.
3-inch frame for Chris? What would you suggest?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Acrobrat. I believe it's a 20x20.
Just remember, Chris,
Closer
when
soldering
it goes
pads.
from 20x20, when it goes from 30x30 to 20x20, the pads get smaller. So it's a little trickier soldering.
This is the CL1 from Rotor Riot. Same thing basically as your TBS Source 1. This is the CL1. It's their version. They're all the Source 1, the CL1. There's a bunch of them out there. It's an open source frame, so they can modify it a little bit here and there themselves. But that's some beefy arms on that bad boy.
I've got a solder to list, little sucker.
Wow.
That's all.
That's the V-Brain V2 board.
This
the
is 20 by
Savage
20. This is a 20 by 20 stack in here.
What is that? What was that? What was that board?
That's
The
the
brain.
V-Brain board. Same as
Drone pull. Is Drone pull here? Drone pull, are you still here? He was
Newbie
here
Drone
earlier.
V2.
He did a couple 3-inch builds too, I think. One of his was, it was pretty cool though. The front, you only had to pull 2 screws and the whole top plate.
Mike, you got a shitload of birds there.
They're the motors.
Calling me a
3-inch
knucklehead,
alien.
Jim, you prick. What's up, Jim?
Hey, Jim, above and beyond drones.
What's up above and beyond?
Dirty rat. You
We're
dirty
not
rat.
knuckleheads, Jim. We're pricks.
There you go.
There's quite a few.
16 by 16 sounds horrible, Marcel. I managed to change the Cameron VTX on a Mobula 7, and I was shocked that it worked, but it was a very stressful experience.
Hey, Ed, I have an idea.
What?
I'm gonna comment on Lawrence's video, and you're gonna comment on Lawrence's video, and
I
Chris is
already
gonna
have
comment
commented
on Lawrence's
video.
video, and
Marcel
Chris
say
is gonna
16?
comment on Lawrence's video, and he's gonna have 3 times the chance to win.
Yeah.
Because if we win, we can give it to him.
Marcel, did you say
Listen,
16
as
by
long
16
as
stack?
long as you live in the United States, I will ship it.
Man, you could
I-
probably, if I win, you could
JDS
just hand
Flynn,
it to
How
me.
are you?
That's my only 2.5 inch.
See,
What
I'm
is that,
scared
Mike?
to
I
fly
like that.
anything
Looks
like
nice.
that, Mike.
What is that? What is
I
that?
like that. That's
This
a
one
decent
actually I
size.
bought from somebody else. It's a 2.5 inch. And the frame used to be from Get FPV, I think, or Pyro Drone. One of the
Is
two.
it
I think
hard
it's-
to find props for that?
No,
Nah, I couldn't
no, I
imagine.
just bought.
Are those
These are
screw
jump
on? Those are
fan-
screw on props?
Yep,
Yeah. Okay.
jump fan 2.5 inch. Shoot, what are they?
ADS Flying Canuck is in the
Little jump
house.
fan flashes.
Yeah, I just commented to his little comment.
Did ya? What time is it? I got to be up at 4 in the morning.
25, 40
Well-
by 3. Jump fan.
I was actually up at. Wait a minute. Today I left at 7, which means I got up at 4. Yesterday I was up at 3:30.
I got to go into Manhattan.
Yeah, well, you're old, Lawrence. You know.
Yeah, 5 hours sleep and you're good.
That's
4
all
and
I
a half-
do. 5 hours if I'm lucky.
4.5, 5 hours sleep, and you feel like you slept a month.
I'm good with 4.
I'm good with like 10. And then I
I
still
wish.
don't want to get
I
up.
wish.
I've
My
never
wife-
slept 10 hours.
Listen,
I don't know
my wife
even
can
when.
fall asleep at the drop of a hat. I wish I could. I wish
When
I
I'm
could.
tired, I fall asleep, but I don't stay
If
asleep
I
for
had a
more than 4 hours.
superpower, if I had a superpower, it would be to fall asleep like that, because I'm what they call an obsessive thinker, which means even when I'm sleeping,
Oh,
thinking
yeah, I
about
know.
what I'm doing tomorrow, what I got to do here. So I never really go into a deep sleep unless I'm drinking alcohol.
Look, the way I get a deep sleep, Lawrence, is I pig out. If I eat a lot of food, then I pass out. Yes, I will wake up
Oh,
4
see, that's
hours
hibernation
later.
mode, Ed.
I
That's
gotta
hibernation
take a
mode.
pee, gotta piss, something. But
Next,
All these
King
old
was
man
sitting like this
problems.
in his chair.
Wakes up with a crick.
yes, I woken up in my chair many a times with a tray
know.
still sitting in my lap.
We've closed your stream off
Yeah,
many
really.
times with you sitting in your chair.
I have pictures.
Yes, we
That's
have
okay,
snags.
Ed. Tell him that's okay. I earned that.
I have freaking pictures. Ed, out like the light.
Hey, Ed. I don't want to start nothing,
Yes.
but I finally got the flying sandal.
The who?
The flying sandal, the one I can balance 1S lipos.
Ah,
The one
You
S
remember that?
lipos from a 4S battery.
In series, Ed, in series.
Series parallel.
Charging
Yeah,
like a 4S.
that's the one. I did finally get it, Ed. Yeah.
Series parallel.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer and because I paid cheap shipping, so but it finally got here, so
All right, Night Train, you have one more live stream before this, before
Yep, next
you
week.
have before Thanksgiving, right?
Yep, we got
And
next
I
week
have,
and then
and I'll
Thanksgiving.
have 2. All right, I'm gonna make it specific on when we do the
Greenland.
those guys thing. Look, if you fly camera drones, don't waste your time. If I want them to go to someone who's going to use them.
Or donate them to someone who does fly FPV.
And that's
Well,
why we're
well,
doing it
I-
over
That's a,
on
I
this
mean-
that's
channel.
a stipulation. You have to live in the United States and you have to fly FPV. I have a lot of friends and followers because I started out flying camera drones, like you mentioned, and now that I'm flying FPV, I see a lot of camera drone people converting over to FPV.
I do too.
But I
I
flew
think
my
those-
Phantom 4 Pro.
I know
DJI
why. It's because
Burton.
it's boring as hell to freaking fly a GPS
No, you know what it
drone.
is? You know what I tell people?
And also the new rules are scaring people.
Well, not just the new rules and remote ID and stuff.
That
That's
stuff.
minute. The same thing happened when they introduced Lance and said, we're going to tell you what altitudes to fly. What the real problem is, you get tired of flying in a straight fucking line.
Well, you don't always have to. Well, I get that, but nah, I didn't really fly in straight
You know,
lines, but that
was
is part of it.
When people ask me, why did I start flying FPV? Because I get tired of flying in a straight line. Yes, you can go forward, back, up, down, left, right. After that, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, you can like roll yaw around and stuff like that while you're going forward in a straight line.
You can, and DJI drones also have a fixed camera mode, which means when you turn, the camera angles like this and
And
stuff.
you can put an
but it doesn't
FPV
go
mode,
past-
they call it.
It doesn't
Hello
go
to Mr.
past
Sly
20
Dad, guys.
It doesn't go past 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
when
haven't
it
tried
does
that
turn, you may
FPV
see
mode on
this.
Mini yet.
You may see this, but that's about it.
From what I've heard, Indigo Rhino just got the Mavic Mini 2,
Yeah.
and he can change the maximum pitch and roll angle on it.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
you can
you
adjust
can.
it for speeds and whatnot. So you
Yes, you can.
slow your gimbals down, your yaw speed down.
But you
all
know
that
what it's going to do to that poor camera that's on that gimbal? It's going to rip it apart.
Well, I can see something
Yeah,
to
if you
that.
start going way high with it, yeah, it's gonna start where it's moving real super fast.
Mm-hmm. Those drones are designed for cruising and selfie mode and all of that cute stuff that the girls want to do and the guys want to. But to be honest, they're great drones for a first-time flyer. That's about
Well,
it.
again, I mean, I go right back to the thing. I mean, like Lawrence, I've seen many of your camera bird videos, and I get you fly in a very interesting place. You do some great cinematic and great editing and
Right.
all.
If you want to show history and stuff like that.
Look,
Yeah.
Lawrence, this is the way I wanted to fly my Mavic Air from the beginning. I never wanted to fly in straight lines.
That's why
I
you
bought a
fly-
Mavic Air because I didn't know what else to buy. But
see,
I could
that's
care
why
less
you
about.
fly, but now you fly FPV.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I could care less about flying like for pictures.
I mean, the point
Yeah.
is, Lawrence, is when he was doing this, he was thinking FPV all the
He
time.
was flying it like it was FPV.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
this the one where the guy's picking his nose?
No, that's another.
I remember that when he was scoping the park and went down the sidewalk and stopped.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know they're just to pick it away.
Like, what the hell? But that's. Oh wait, this is with you, Lawrence. Haha. If I'm
Really?
not mistaken, this is
Really?
with. Oh no. Yeah, I think this is with you. Check it out. You'll remember.
Listen,
I don't know if
if
you'll
I
be
don't
in the.
see my face, it wasn't
I don't think
me.
you'll be in the picture, but
If I
you'll
don't see
remember.
my face, it
'cause you were
wasn't
there.
me. I was not there.
Yes, you were.
If I don't see my face, it wasn't me.
You know what?
Good
You know
answer,
one
I didn't do it,
conversation
nobody
we
saw
talked
me,
about.
Can't prove nothing.
We talked about brass knuckles.
Okay,
it.
never mind.
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me.
Never-
Can't prove nothing.
never
I don't know if
mind.
you remember that, but do you remember this
Yeah.
place when
Yeah.
a whole bunch of us went there?
Mm-hmm.
We were behind
Mhm.
us.
Yes,
This was the
that
second
is
time I
actually-
met you.
That is actually Rainy Park.
That's
across
exactly
from
what I
there.
titled it. It's called
That's
Rainy
Roosevelt
Park.
Island, and
Yep.
Manhattan's off to the left.
Yep, this is Rainy Park. That's what it's named.
Yeah, I know, because that building on the left, right there, that they're building, that black and white building, to the right, it's on the edge of the screen, the right edge of the screen. I caught that building when they were just capping it off. I remember one time before that. And when you mentioned brass knuckles, I kind of remember a conversation to it. I'm not going to admit to it.
Only
Okay,
a freaking
but that's
Rican
all
will
I'll
talk
say.
about brass knuckles.
They
Well,
were
he
just
doesn't
talking
know
about
exactly what
equipment
I'm
they carry
talking
with
about. Mr. Ed over there, big mouth.
But now, Listen, guys, it's 9:09 p.m. I've been up
Yep.
since 4 a.m. and I've yet to eat dinner. And
All
I came
right,
Well,
home
we need
brother.
and
some
I came
food.
home and started drinking. Night Train, I'm glad we got this giveaway started. That's
Definitely.
all we needed to do. Like I said, I'll mention it on Sunday. I'll mention it on Wednesday, and I'm also going to mention if you fly a camera drone, don't put tower dive because you don't count. We will respin. Okay. I'll be here again. I might be late, but I'll be here again next
We'll
week,
be here.
Thursday, as well.
We'll be here.
Okay. Listen, you guys have a great evening. I have to get the hell out of here and freaking
Enjoy some food,
get
brother.
something for dinner, man.
Bon appetit.
Take care. Have a good one.
Yeah, take it easy, Lawrence. Pretty cool, man.
I can't leave because there we go. There it is. Wait a minute.
The
Wait,
button's
wait.
hiding
There it
because
is.
Carlos is sharing.
No, I got it. I got it.
Oh,
Listen,
do I
Night
need to
Train,
stop
thanks
it?
again. Thanks again, man, for helping out with the giveaway. Everyone that's on the panel, great hanging out with you. Everyone in the chat. If you're an FPV flyer, go to this link and click, leave a comment, hashtag tower dive and or the word tower dive. If you fly FPV.
Continental U.S. only.
All right.
Anyway,
Yes,
Sly
yes.
Dad,
And
the
you must
reason
live
I
in the
don't
United States because if you don't, I'm going to send you one motor a month.
I better put that in there.
One motor a month.
Later,
anyway, I
guys.
want to answer. Take it easy.
All
Sly
right.
Dad, I
See
don't
you,
care
Lawrence.
about camera videos. That's what I mean. I don't care about taking pictures or cinematic. I like to just fly, to be more specific. Anyway, this is what I was starting to do early on with the Mavic Air. Just fly close to the ground, sideways, backwards, forwards.
I'll tell you what, I
Low to
took
the
the
ground.
Mini 2 out over the weekend or whatever. That thing is a blast to fly, man. It cruises right along. The range on it and everything else is so stable. The bird's so stable. I wasn't worried. I never got a wind warning while I was flying it. And I'd have got like wind warnings all weekend long if I'd have been on the Mini 1. But that thing is so fun to fly compared to the other one. Cruise around just over the treetops and zoom in. We've got 4x zoom on 1080 now, so you can zoom in on that darn camera. I flew up to the darn gas station from my buddy's house and zoomed in, was looking at all the stuff they got piled up behind the gas station and shit. You can almost read license plates off the car with it at 150 feet in the air.
I was at Drone Bum's place. He lives by a McDonald's. I went far enough to order.
You
I went
did.
to the
Yeah,
drive-thru
you did.
Yep.
with a Mobula 6 even. Let me see if I find that one. That was crazy.
Somebody was
range.
saying earlier about running 25 milliwatts and you'll have less bleed over. I'm telling you, the Moby 6, I think it puts out more than 25.
Has to be
by the
around
way.
60, somebody had said. In
Yeah.
that ballpark.
But I've flown 200 milliwatt birds and they don't seem to have any further than the Moby 6 does.
Yeah, really.
It's all about, and Mike has said this before, and many people have said this before. A lot of it has to do with the antennas.
Yep. Placement of the antennas can make a big difference.
Are we talking about on the drone or on the goggles?
On the
Or
both.
Both.
Well, the goggles are generally positioned all the time, but on the drone itself,
Not
you get
with
into
the
those
way I
carbon
hold my
areas.
head.
Yeah,
but here's
with Ed, he's always dipping down. But
Ed, do
with
you
the-
have your
with the-
Moby 6 close by?
Yeah.
Because the Mobula 6 has like a copper antenna, a wire. It
Yeah,
doesn't
just
have
a
the
little-
same other
a
ones.
little- Same thing as the Mobula 7.
Oh, it is a copper piece?
Matter of fact, this one right here's got the same thing. I'll pull off the top and you'll be able to see it.
What am I vaping on? I'm vaping on some watermelon.
Like them, Carlos, sticking out the canopy.
Yeah.
It's a little different than that, actually.
Similar though. No,
Not
but
the one out the back, Ed. The one in front of the
Yeah.
black. You'll see it.
Oh, yeah.
One of the other ones has only got one.
is It's just not the same as like the tiny
All
hooks.
right. This one's different because this has got the receiver separate. Them wires are out the bottom. See them coming up to the top of the motor, the back of the motor here. There's two small thin wires.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Whereas the
Check
other
this
ones,
out, Mike.
they're coming
is
up
at,
through the canopy because those
Well,
aerial.
the black one in the back is for the VTX.
Yeah, those the other board. That's a there's no receiver. It's built in. Ed, the receiver's on the actual flight controller. It's all in one.
Right, and that's
Yeah,
the
Got
way
the range, Mike.
motor-
This is
Here.
at Drone Bum's backyard.
That's the same here, Mars.
Made it
Just
almost to
one
the street.
antenna wire that comes up and
Yeah,
ends.
some have got one, some have got two. Yeah,
Yep.
the little
That's
thin
the
copper.
Beta FPV long range
Oh,
board
man.
right there.
I should have just done that, and you would have. Hang on, can you see the little red wire? Let me straighten it up.
Well, hey,
I'm
we
sorry. Excuse me.
The rat does one watt, you know, but 600 milliwatts is a lot. I mean, you know, but
Can you see it? That's the 55 tiny walk.
Yes,
red
that's
wire.
that beta whoop board, right?
I just couldn't believe how far I got out.
no, you were way out there. So
Did you see that,
ever
Mike? Did
get
you notice
any
before?
warning?
Yeah.
Check it out. Look.
Did you get warnings back
No,
there, Carlos?
no, not at all. That was a crazy part. That's why I kept going. I was like, I don't hear anything.
Oh, and your video's great. It
RSS
only broke up a little bit when you
When I
turned
turned.
around. You could have gone another half block, I think.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't want to take the chance.
Were you on the top porch?
No, the
or
bottom,
at ground level?
down at the bottom.
Yeah, no, you did all right.
You
pushed
should
it
do
in-
that again up on the porch.
All right.
It's
If
just
Drone Bum
dropping-
invites me next time, I'll try.
see
You
the
could
RSS.
easily
Like,
go
you put 30,
further.
Just banged. Nothing.
Your signal did not get bad at all. So
I wonder if they
let me
notice a
ask you this.
5-inch if you flew a 5-inch up to the drive-through. I wonder if they cut you in the drive-through window.
Well, you know what? He has the Cinequeen. I bet you can get away with that because that has like a 500 milliwatt camera
Now,
easily.
if you had the Mavic 2 with the Mavic 2 Enterprise with the speaker on it,
You could order it.
I was gonna say the speaker. You need a speaker. They could say, "Oh yeah, can I have 2 quarter-pounders with cheese?"
Yeah, don't laugh. That happened here in Australia. A guy sent up Phantom 2 or 3.
Hey,
then
Quad Farm is in the house.
Yeah,
Rob
went to-
Prick.
what's going
Hardware.
on, Rob?
Rob,
Ordered a
hey
sausage.
Rob. Wait a minute. Howdy, folks watching on TV, so can't chat. You
Yeah,
just
he has no
freaking
chat.
did, Rob. You
If you
just
watch it-
chatted, prick.
If you watch YouTube through your TV or your smart TV on YouTube, you won't get any chat function whatsoever for it.
Well, how did he just type something?
It probably
His
was
telephone.
Be the phone, yeah.
Well, then he can watch the chat on that shit. I hope all is well with you, Rob, man. I like your new place. I know it needs to, still working on it and stuff, but that's pretty badass. I like it better than
Good
your
start.
old place.
I like his old place better, but I don't like the shit that he had to deal with at the old place. He's a lot better off now.
I don't know. He looked like he had some good shit starting,
Yep.
from what I saw.
This is
Yep.
the Drone Bum, basically
start
maiden flight in his backyard with his Cinequeen.
There's Horizon mode at that.
Oh, he's got it down.
That
The only thing that stops him from flying in his air is himself and his own head. Otherwise, he's got it.
No, yeah, he thinks it's small. He thinks it's a small
He
yard.
psychs himself out. I was able to fly it in Horizon and air in the back.
Yeah,
That's
but you broke his frame.
I didn't break the frame. I might
had to
have broke
say
a
it,
prop
man.
guard
I
a
just
little
had
bit.
to say it.
I
that's
know you
all.
did, but that's okay. It's all right. I'm used to it.
No, and not the frame, just
The
the
prop
duck.
guard. Oh, the strut, yeah.
The duck.
That's Paulie flying, yeah?
So
Yes.
did you
Yeah.
talk him into the thing of Queen?
I didn't talk him. I suggested it, and he bought it. And I think he likes it very much. I don't think it was.
I like the way the SD card goes in it better than my
Cinewhoops
Center
are
Pro.
fun, dude. I love my
I
Cinewoop.
think he's happy with the purchase. And you know what? Not for nothing. This thing was worth $270. He got it for 170. He got it.
Really?
It was on clearance from RDQ.
For a Cinewoop, that's a good damn price.
170? Hell yeah. And I gave him,
Yeah.
well,
It
I
cost
lent him
me.
No, I gave him some batteries to use.
I bet you it was twice that for me to build the Syndrome Cinewoop.
It's 270 for Ed's.
And I printed all my own
279.
TPU, and it was still probably twice that price.
Oh yeah, by the time I bought my
I was thinking of buying one, and then I went back and it was gone.
350 in.
Well, yeah, you had to buy batteries, this, that, and the other. Yep. That's why you have to fix it, Ed. You got to get some time out of that bad boy.
I actually got the bad motor to spin.
Nice.
So
You
I
had a
just
bad
need
wire.
it's just the motor wires, just the motor wires.
Anyway, he's doing good, right? The bum?
Is not receiving enough
Absolutely.
video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering.
So look, hey Paulie, don't be and try and be.
Oh, he went on the other side of the fence. I can't
Just-
believe it. Oh no.
Barely.
Just put some footy up.
He did put up a video.
This is before.
No, but he put up a video,
figured
Ed.
out how to put the SD card in.
But Ed, he put up a video recently. You didn't see it?
No, I did not.
Oh, well, then you're slacking.
Because I suck at subscriptions, man. People
I'm
gotta
just
let
busting
me
your
know when
chops.
they put something up they want me to see.
Well, he did put up a video Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well,
He
that was
likes
just
to do his
yesterday,
when he
even.
get. Well, that was just yesterday, for Christ's sake.
Yes, this is true.
You guys, we're gonna go for about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna call it for the night.
All right, man.
9:30.
Sounds like a plan. Wait, 9:30? Oh, I thought it was 8:30. Shit, I gotta wake up.
No, it's
I hate
going
these
on
early morning
9:30 now.
starts.
Yeah, I gotta be to PT at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not
What,
looking
your
to
shoulder?
Yeah. Get to go get stretched out tomorrow. He worked it and massaged it.
I was hoping you would say
Checked some-
she worked it, but okay.
Checked over some area, the rotation and whatnot.
Well, I gotta
So
ask you.
tomorrow I
Mike,
get to get tortured.
I hope it didn't move.
Did it
Yeah,
move?
We talked about it. He asked me if I go to the chiropractor. I'm like, yeah, but she hasn't been doing anything in the upper area, just in the lower back. And he says, well, no chiropractor for the upper area until we get this fixed. I don't want to try to immobilize something and then she go move it the other way on me. So
I worry when people talk about immobilizing me.
by the sounds of the way my
Sounds
my
permanent,
shoulder's
right, Ed?
rotating, I need
Yeah.
something immobilized though. It's turning
Right, they
tendons
might do
everywhere
weird
else.
shit to me or something, you know.
I like being mobile.
So when you rotate your shoulder, your blade on the back is supposed to kind of go up and rotate at the same time. The doc says mine goes up and then rotates because
Ouch.
I'm so much overhead work that
You never watch any of my shit. I get it though. But I mean, whatever.
How rude.
I'm stoned. How are y'all?
Of cookie.
So if anybody hasn't gone over yet, checked out the link. One more time in there for you guys. We're going to give this away on Thanksgiving. So we will have a stream on Thanksgiving.
And
It
I
probably won't
really,
be big, but we'll announce the winner then. And if everybody's in the drawing, you'll be entered as long as you got the tower dive into the
And
comments.
if you win and you don't want them, send them to Chris Hope.
Yep. So it's a set of motors. And then I've got a 6-inch Martian 2 frame here with some cool TPU mounts on them. That's all a little used. It's got one arm that's a little banged up on the end, but the carbon's still in good shape. So we're going to throw that out there too. So there's some stuff to give away on the Thanksgiving, but you got to go hashtag or at least comment tower dive in Lawrence's
The words
video.
tower dive in the comment. Yes.
Hey, Carlos,
Yes, sir.
did you ever put this video on the tube?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I
You
could.
need to. It is worthy of YouTube. Okay?
Alrighty.
A
I'll work
lot
on it.
more worthy than mine for the most part.
I got stuck for a second in the kitchen.
That's okay. You got unstuck. You didn't have to go retrieve it. You got
walk.
unstuck. And I think it's cool as shit you flying out of the windows. So my next challenge would be for you to do the same freaking
Upstairs,
thing.
right?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
I'm just telling you. I mean,
You know, it would be cool, Ed, if
surely-
I could fly out of the hallway window and into my kitchen window. That would be cool. I got to try something like that.
So what you do is get Christian to spend 10 minutes of his time.
No, I don't need him downstairs. I could always go downstairs if something happens.
I know, but it takes forever to get down there from the
No.
6th freaking floor.
5 or 6 minutes tops. Actually, I have to check with the super and make sure that gate is unlocked. Otherwise, I need a key. There's a gate down there that I would have to go in.
We used to call it.
I just think it would be really cool. You know, it'd be even cooler if you
In
took
the Army,
off
we
from
lived by the 7
rooftop.
Ps.
Take off from the rooftop, fly down into one of your windows.
That's what I mean. Oh, okay.
Through the house,
And come back
out
up?
the window, and then back up on the roof.
I would have to fly in the apartment and out of the same window because the other window has a fire escape, and I'd have to fly through bars. But I get you.
So in the Army, we lived by the slogan of the 7 Ps. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Plan ahead. That's all I'm saying.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
I think if you could pull that off, it would be epic.
That would be cool. That right there, and I agree with that. In and out the windows and doors and stuff there. That's a pretty cool little video there.
This is, let me see if I was harassed.
That's the kind of stuff I do on lunch breaks and stuff.
You probably could kind of controlled crash.
That's the only way you'll do it.
See now, you should have hit the gap between his arm.
I was
and
thinking
the
about it. Trust me, was I thinking about it? I was looking for holes while they were working. Yes, exactly. I was looking for a hole.
So what bird is this, Carlos? This
The
is
Tiny Hawk, too. Yeah. I was just messing with them, seeing if I could hover. See right there under his armpit? I was looking at that. But I would have hit this guy in the hard hat probably.
Yeah. No, you hit the arm.
So what's the maximum forward angle you can put on a Mavic or a Phantom 3 there, Sly Dad? In your settings, can't you adjust the maximum forward angle? You might be able to get close to a dive with it.
Hey, you know what I saw today? Andy RC did a video with DJI head tracking on an airplane.
Dude, that is
Did you see that?
Dude?
Holy cow.
The whole flight, he's like, he went up, he went inverted and then
looked down.
Down the ground. Yeah, dude,
that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
That was something. Ed, you got to watch that, his last video.
Yeah, Andy RC's video. He said he can't get out flying right now because of the lockdown, this and that, and so he's having to hunt and search for fields or blah blah blah. But
why are these guys wearing masks out?
He got out with a
Just
buddy.
the one guy.
Head tracking onto the airplane. So wherever his head moves, the camera moves on that platform on the plane.
Right.
So
that was
he's
so
up
cool.
there flying. He looks over to the left, like, oh, check out over the left wing, and he's
like he's in the air, like he's actually in the cockpit.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. They had some nice pivot movement, good flow.
I think the best one was the upside down, and he looked up.
Yeah, he's like,
that was
let's
cool.
go upside down. He's like, I'm gonna look up, and he looks up, and it's down. He says it tripped him right out. That's good stuff, though.
Oh wait, it works better if you play it, knucklehead.
Most of the goggles out there that are Fat Shark and whatnot have head tracking on them, but nobody uses the head tracker at all. I've always wanted to, but I've never had a head tracking
yeah.
system or anything.
The
so I was
DJI
like,
white ones had it. I never used it.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah, my Attitude V4 Fat Sharks even had the head tracker on them, and no, never used it.
This one I flew over the guy's head.
The
Had his phone
guy
tethered to the
stuck his
TV.
hand
Put his hands up. Yeah. I actually took him for a ride along upstairs. He liked it. Everybody likes it. I was telling Ed until you tell him the price. He goes, "How much does the drone cost?" Oh, I go, "It's $100." But then you got to spend hundreds on this and hundreds on that, and then the batteries and the charger.
Yeah.
By the time I depressed him. He said, "Paper airplane, much better."
Paper airplane. Yeah,
You
but
didn't
you
direct him
can't
to
tell
the
a
flying paper airplane?
where to fucking go here.
You know, they got a little model you can get. It's a paper airplane attachment. So you build the paper airplane, and this attaches on. It's a motor with a receiver and whatnot. You can actually fly it with the prop on it with a paper airplane.
You know, they had a wooden drone that you could put together a few years back.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's some guy I saw earlier today. I can't remember where it was, but apparently he's putting a little FPV rig on a kite
Oh,
Oh, wow.
You go.
and flying a kite with an FPV rig on it, so you can
I
see
could
what
probably
the
do that.
kite
I got
sees.
some stunt kites. They'd hold up and handle the weight.
See right
The
there,
hard
there's
part
a
with the
gap.
kite
You
is
could have
handling the
gone
weight of
right.
the FPV system. Well, all right, guys, we're going to call it a night. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Stop by
I
Novice
can't believe
Quad's
2 weeks
channel.
Thanksgiving.
Check that out for 2 weeks till Thanksgiving, guys.
Wow.
So
Really?
right
Is
around the
it that
corner, which
long
means
yet?
there's only 6 weeks till Christmas, right?
Shit.
Ooh,
That's
geez.
unbelievable.
Year's almost over. Yeah.
Yep.
The weather's getting cold here in Michigan. Our high for the week is like under 50 for the next 7 to 8 days, something like that. So,
Well, all I gotta say is I'm pretty sick of 2020 already.
right.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree.
2021,
Me too.
they get out there. There's some big drone like racing stuff going on, FPV freestyle type meets coming up. Like Rampage is coming back this year. I already got it scheduled, and a whole bunch of different stuff going on. So hopefully this next year brings us more. But until then, we'll keep pushing the fun here and keep going. So get in on that giveaway, some motors, a frame, get you something built for spring.
Nice to see you out there, Mr. Rob. Say hello to the familia, little
It
monkey
is good
and
to see Mr. Rob.
Everyone,
monkey
thanks for
and
stopping in.
shit. What's his wife's name?
Naomi.
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 Hi to Naomi and Monkey Revel.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hope everything is going well.
You've
and
seen
Mr.
some videos and
James
stuff
or
too.
whatever his name is.
All right, Mike
That
and Ed.
reminds me, Rob,
Mars.
you were supposed to go out flying a couple weeks ago. You said you were going on a road trip and taking the quads, and I don't think I've seen any video, but I might have missed it. So I hope to see something. Be some good stuff. See the new country. Boys.
Mike, Ed, and Mars. Have a good night, gentlemen. Be good.
We'll see y'all next Thursday. Enjoy, everyone.
Have a good night.
End it over at YouTube first.
How do I exit this thing?
Push the right button, not the wrong